Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight here on the Heathen Cantina as we get ready to have another adventure with the known as the Ark. It is episode 9 today.
Which episode?
Which one now?
Episode
Nard.
9. With that, we do have. Let's see if we can go over real quick what happened last week. Does anybody want to try first?
Not it.
Not it. Jasper, do you
Yeah,
remember
that's not what
2 weeks
happened,
ago?
man.
No, Moriko?
What?
All right. So a couple weeks
Ask
ago,
the new person. They should have been taking notes.
I wasn't here.
Yeah.
I should have watched the video.
A couple weeks ago, the party decided to go to, or they came back to Port Freedom after losing Ted in the Hag's Lair.
What happened to Chum?
Yeah, Chum
He's
started
recovering.
No. Well,
Because
no,
last
we found him
last I remember we went to the
No, right. He started turning, and then
Right.
Cord chucked him on the fire. That's how the session
Right.
started last time.
yeah,
Okay, so Chum's dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chum's dead.
Were my goblin eyeballs present for that, or how was I hand waving him out of that?
Yep,
Okay.
you were aware of that.
Okay.
You were aware of the demise of Chum. Okay, so the party got back to Port Freedom, and at that point, that was when Gear separated from the rest of the group a little bit down about what had been happening, the loss of his friends, etc. People he knows. He was a little bit broken up about losing Ted, but the rest of the party decided to go and start checking in on affairs throughout the city, making sure that everything was okay. And that was when Korg had found out that somebody had been using Moffler's house. He had paid somebody to keep an eye on Ma's house and let him know if anybody showed up out of the ordinary. And when the next time
I was like, oh, my desk can stand. Let me stand. And now I'm like, hey. So if you
Classic.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. Everybody just got to zoom in on you because I forgot to click studio mode. So you got single. As everybody watched me fix the framing.
Sorry.
That's awesome.
So the party rushes to Moffler's house as soon as they find out that people outside of the local group are there, and that is where they find groups of a large number of both the Devilfish Guild as well as what looks like the thugs from Cheliax that they had run into in the sewers, the ones that had roughed up Twindian. While going through the house to get to
He meant
Moffler's-
Gear.
What was that?
I said he meant Gear.
Oh, what did I say?
You said Twindian?
Yeah, I'm like, Twin Bolt?
Oh,
Twindian?
yeah, sorry, that's a whole different character.
Table game bleed over. Table game
Who is
bleed over.
Twindian?
Oh, yeah, fucking A, man. Right.
All right. Carrying on.
Twindian's my character from the table,
It is-
and he may or may not be his own doppelganger. I haven't, so like the fact that he's bleeding through time and space
Yeah,
is
yeah.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Can we blame him for the extra planar arson spree that we've been on across campaigns?
In fact, the more we blame
maybe.
him, the stronger that bleed over becomes.
Maybe.
He can hear it right now.
We'll talk about him in an after arc episode. After arc after dark.
After arc, after dark. Okay, all right.
Arc after
so-
dark.
I'll go back on mute then.
Here left, the rest of the party rushes to Moffler's house. They run into multiple devilfish as well as the Chelaxian thugs, rushing their way to the third floor. They find that one of the Chelaxian thugs had pulled back into Moffler's room, and just out of evil and spite, he ended her there. However, she had been sick and infected like many other people here in Port Freedom and the surrounding areas, kind of like their friend Gear as well. And she reanimated out of her bed and began pulling herself across the floor towards them, where they dispatched her evil as well. So, there's two things that have solidified so far. That's the Devilfish and Cheliax are working together, and this infection seems to be growing within Port Freedom, and there's going to be major problems if it continues to go unchecked. So far, just to line it out, we've had Ted, Moffler, Chum, and John Trawler as 4 friends who we have lost to this.
I
So-
suspect that the Temple of Abadar that we were talking to probably has some evil folks in it too. If Cheliax is financing some shit here remotely, that's money passing through an intermediary.
So,
Just
Party.
paranoid.
after everything that happened at Moffler's, headed back to the main market square, and the first night of festivities was ending. You guys headed over to the stall that was set up for the Fandango. There you guys performed healing measures and medicine checks on each other and quaffed back a couple of drinks. Another dark and gloomy night, and that's when you guys see Gear walking down the alleyway. If you see Ted walking down the alleyway, we've gone too far. You see Gear walking down the alleyway towards you guys, and he's thinking back through everything that's happened since you guys got back to town. When the party got back to town, he headed off. Didn't really have a destination where he wanted to go, but just knew that he didn't want to go to the Fandango yet. He kept replaying the scene in his head over and over again. Him going towards the sphere, looking into the darkness, the very blackness of the vision, and light folding itself into the darkness held within this sphere. The next bit after that's a blur. Survival visions, Ted being pulled into the darkness. He finds himself now walking along the docks as he passes by John Trawler's now closed up shop front. It's overrun with dirt and debris, hasn't been used in quite some time.
I clasp the feather that I picked up from his dead body. I'm sorry.
He heads away from the river, heads up to town, and comes past the Home for Wayward Boys. A single candle is lit in the window of Matron Sarah's room.
I imagine Chum's flaming body. He's probably animated because he ain't dead. Right? That's how I'm picturing it. I'm
heading
sorry,
towards
Chum.
the-
Seeing it there now. That's awesome.
Heading
Right, I'm
towards
sorry,
the market
Chum.
district. He comes the market district's in an upheaval. They're starting to get things ready for the upcoming festival that is going to start that night. Comes across Sofri's stall, but it's exactly the same way it was left 2 days ago. It hasn't been open. Without thinking, he finds himself now walking up through High Ridge and down the path towards the Tola farm and farmhouse. As he gets closer, he starts to realize that the vines growing where they normally grow different types of squash and pumpkin are now starting to wilt and turn black. Leaves have a blight to them, almost crumbling away into a gray ash. He gets to the base of the steps, and that's when he hears a voice, hears a whimpering, one that he recognizes. The door already open, he heads in and finds Sofri laying on the ground, a knife in her hand, blood smeared from a door down the hallway to the kitchen where she is. They turned. I had no choice. Gear heads down the hall, looking into the room where he finds Mr. and Mrs. Tola, Sofri's parents, dead on the ground. Their jaws and upper palates bifurcated into petal-like protrusions with many white teeth on the inside. their innards slashed open and spilled upon the floor in a black ichor. The sound of pots and pans falling in the kitchen. And Gear heads out and finds Sophie trying to lift herself up. We need to bury them. We need to bury them now. The day's spent. Gear attempting to dig as much as he can, he himself feeling the toll of the sickness that he caught on the road out to the way to the hag's hut.
Right. Doesn't she have it too?
Mhm.
Doesn't she have it too?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
As the last shovelful falls upon her parents, now buried, she collapses for a moment, and for a brief second, her dress rides up, and Gear can see the teeth marks in her calf. The next memory is a blur, helping walk her down the pathway back to High Ridge, and then to the Temple of Abadar. Help was going to be needed. As you got to High Ridge, smoke hits your nose, and you look up the road, and you can see smoke coming from what looks like Ma Fleur's house. But you've got to get Sophie to the temple. Cutting through the marketplace to the temple, people are partying. There's revelry in the streets. People are giving you a wide berth, and there's whispers as you help Sophie through. You get to the Temple of Abadar.
Of
Hmm?
whispers of what?
Just look at that. Look at that.
Oh well, they can go fuck
That's
themselves.
that new guy from the Fandango.
Oh,
But that's
Well.
Sophie. She's got such a nice stand. I hope she's okay. Where else am I going to get my cabbage?
okay.
And as you get closer to the Temple of Abadar, Brother Johnny meets you before you even make it to the front door, helping you, guiding the both of you into a small room in the back, where he begins going through and getting her attended to. Turning, Gear drops a sack full of some of his gold on the floor.
I'll give all of it. I don't.
I already deleted it all from your character sheet.
Thanks, big guy.
I kind of figured you'd say that, so I
Thanks.
Yeah. We took care of that.
And yeah, and the astute player I am, I didn't notice.
Actually, let's do this fixing first.
Maybe your other
Yeah.
character stole it.
Give everybody one, and I'm gonna give you an extra one for agreeing to your loss of gold in story.
Again, what do I need it for?
Seeing that she's
What can it get me?
stabilized, Brother Johnny comes over. The rage overcoming you. Again, something that's happened the entire time, as far back as your memory goes. And
Mhm.
that's when a voice, a memory from the past, is said to you. When you master your anger, you can train with us. Fire subsides for a brief moment. Brother Johnny puts his hand on on your shoulder. She's stable for now. We need to find whatever it is that's causing this poison. You leave the temple, head off down the road, and that's where you see Korg, Mariko, and Jasper at a tent. They're sitting drinking. None of them look like they're merry, but are rather still dealing with the loss. Collective loss between all of you.
We're making
That's
a killing, though.
You guys see Gear walking down the pathway towards you.
Yeah, come quick.
I say, "Look out, goblin!" and I shoot him in the face. No, I'm kidding.
Now listen. I must apologize. We took some liberties with your menu, and the selling, like, well, those little fritters with the syrup, hotcakes.
I made sure no one touched the reduction.
Thank you.
We reduced a few gallons of that wine and put it over some fruit and soaked with liquor. People love it.
That's Wonderful. I'm looking down at the floor. My you can't see my hands, but they're clenched as fists.
You guys
That's
do, however,
wonderful,
make out
guys.
that he's got mud up to his knees, like beyond his normal, working in kitchen dirty kind of greasy clothes. He has mud on his gloves. It's dirt covered.
Hey, Ben.
Digging graves.
Yeah, have this. We call this the licked eyeball.
What is it?
It's an honorarium. It's imbibe to compartmentalize your grief.
I take it. I drink the whole thing, and
It's like a piece
I
of dragon
throw-
fruit.
I
A
throw it on
grape.
the ground. I throw it on the ground. I do not want to compartmentalize anything.
Well, do you want me to dunk you in the drink? You're
No,
filthy.
no. We are done. We have to do something. Because otherwise, we're all dead. We're going to be digging graves until someone has to dig our own.
Thank you. They're all just sitting around here getting drunk. It's time to go and solve this thing.
Yeah, this is
Mariko's been
Mariko.
drinking water the whole time. She's
Korg
just waiting.
stands up.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, he picks up his spear. He falls over.
I've been eating fruit, but it's been soaked in liquor. So I haven't been drinking. This is Mariko.
The sound of clanging armor off camera.
She shoots.
Korg stumbles
Yeah.
through his gear.
She shoots magical
Gear's
energy.
fists just get tighter, and he's closing his tiny little goblin eyeballs. Because he just wants to punch you, but he's not. We just...
If you want to punch somebody, punch me. Raise shield.
We have to go to that spooky tree again, Korg.
Can I tell that he's sick?
Give me a I believe there's actually an activity, but just give me a medicine check.
He's trying to be a good
What happened to
bartender and a
What
brave
happened to
face
Ma's
for him.
house? What happened to Ma's house? I saw the smoke.
I'm untrained in medicine, but I am trained in nature.
Do you have survival?
I'm also trained in survival.
Oh, it's
Give
dead.
me a survival check.
Let it roll. Let it ride.
Talking about a 1.
Chum's dead. Ted's dead. Who died? Looking at gear.
Sophie's going to be dead.
He has one boot on.
Her parents are
The wrong foot, big guy.
dead.
Oh.
And she shouldn't have had to have done that. I'm dead. But there's still time for you.
And that's when you guys remember the conversation that you had with Celebrating, that if you could find somebody that was fully infected and had turned, that she might be able to make some type of antidote. That was the original idea of going Cleopath hunting, or Cleopath hunting, however you want to say it. And then there was the thought of using Ma's corpse, but unfortunately there was a fire and 2 unconscious, dying party members that needed to be removed from the situation with Expedia.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Korg had to carry you guys out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gear's gonna give Korg a little goblin hug.
Around us. Like, bye.
Yeah.
Mariko's talking to
'cause
Jasper.
'cause
"This is the
he
most
needs
somber
one."
goblin I've ever met.
Korg's like super drunk, so he's gonna hug Gear back and start crying his eyes out.
Well, now they're both filthy. They're there goes the A we had on the Fandango.
I'll bring up the Port Freedom
Hmm.
map and go over a couple of things.
Shine for freedom.
Night, Luna.
Well, we have a brew. We have that brew that's buying us like some time, and then I don't know that you guys know that they have that maybe we could make an antidote. I just think we got to go fight that fucking tree in the sewer.
Well, would it surprise you if the antidote ended up being like ground up bits of that tree's roots that hadn't been infected, or some shit like that?
Well, no, we can use gear now. We just got to get gear
Playing
to celebrate.
virtually and playing in your head and not really having a map as a player to mark up, sometimes things don't necessarily go the way we want. We can't see things, so I'm going to draw some stuff out there. This is where Moffler's
Is a
house
penis.
is. No, that is not a penis. That's where Moffler's house is. Up here, actually, we'll put a number 2. Number 2, Z with a slash through it. That is the Tola farm.
Okay.
This plus is where the Temple of Abadar is. This is where your guys' stall is. The Fandango's way over here, this circle.
We're worth the trip.
Yes, you're on the outskirts of town. Now,
Protected by a pentagram room.
for where all of this comes together, the sewer line, which actually here, let's do, what do we want to make it? Let's make it a check mark. Check mark. There's the mayor's house. I want to say Twindian, but I know that's not right. My brain's not functioning, so we're just gonna put check mark there because Twindian keeps coming in. It's not.
Yeah, what the fuck's that guy's name? Maybe I took notes.
I appreciate your.
Waldium.
No,
Ways.
Waldium.
Wallet and Ways.
Okay.
Todwin Tinkledale.
Think of Wallet and Ways, we
Codwin.
can rip somebody off.
Wallet Ways was the guy who sold you guys the tattoo ink. So
That's right.
You guys entered his house and you guys went east along the top sewer. This is where you guys saw all the vines. I think is what Gear is referring to as a tree.
Yeah.
Those sewer lines all run down this direction. To here, where there is a lime and a crack that then allows all of it to run out to sea. So there is stuff along the paths of some of this, the way that it's been happening. There is, if you guys are looking for infection, you guys could always just head out into the woods and go hunting. There were obviously some other people that were working back in these woods here, because those were the people who Korg had found the footprints from, coming out of the back of Ma's house as well. Which you guys now think are the Chilaxians and the Devilfish that you guys fought when you were there. But they were obviously doing something back there as well.
I'm an expert in medicine. Do I know if we have to like juice Gear? Do we have to like how does this work?
Well, so
If
attempting
we
to
put,
do it
put it in
on
the sauna
Gear,
and collect the runoff.
the problem is from what Celebrine has said, it has to be something that has gone through a full mutation. Gear is still Gear. You need to get
Okay.
something that has fully gone through the process with the pathogen, the symbiote, whatever you want to consider it.
The original denizens of the abyss.
Those little Lapoth rats, if you got a handful of those would probably work. If you had a humanoid-sized, medium-sized, one would probably work.
What about Moffler?
She burned.
She burned.
She
in the
burned
house.
up.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that slipped through our fingers.
There are a couple other that you guys know about.
Sophie.
Hey, kitty.
Sophie's ready to turn.
Sophie's ready to turn, and he just buried her parents. Her parents have turned.
Oh, they don't have to be alive. Oh, okay.
That's why you guys could have brought Ma even after she was dead.
We're gonna go dig up Sophie's parents.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned digging graves. Would you like to reverse that? Just for our betterment of the community.
I mean, the next event in town's got to be imminent, because we only know of a handful of people that are infected, but there's some function greater than that are actually infected. So we could just wait a little bit, somebody going and then just get that one.
The end of the Fandango
but again-
someone's
stall,
gonna freak out. We're good.
at the end of the Fandango stall, Remy's taking a sip off of his drink. Apparently he moved with you guys when you guys opened up the stall here for the party. And he looks over and he goes, if the Tolas knew that they could help their daughter, they wouldn't want anything less. He takes a sip of his drink.
Good thing he's on a liquid diet.
Thank you.
Don't start paying for those now. I get him another one.
If Sophie is
At least you don't
offended
Got
by
him.
our actions, right? If she's offended by our actions afterwards, that's a cross to bear.
The best thing about being at a fair is you don't have to mop the grass.
Yes, I'm glad. We should burn it all. That's something
Told
you
you.
missed. I was advocating for burning the entire town down, so that we wouldn't have to bury the dead after Maflor died. I was on board with the place being on fire. I never mind jumping out of a third-story window in a game with falling damage rules that are this brutal. There's a new character down there.
Except that when you're unconscious and dying. Jumping out a window while unconscious and dying is a little bit difficult.
I'll cushion your landing. Let me be your item bonus.
You can land on my face.
Well,
So,
I'm not that kind of bard.
what the
not
party
not on
wants
the
to
first
do-
adventure.
Half
That's
the
what the
party's
mustache is
drunk.
for.
Half the party's drunk. We're
Working on
gonna
it.
go and get another night's rest at the Fandango. Make sure everybody's healed up, and then head to Beep Bop Boop.
How bad are you?
According to the combat tracker, they're fine.
I'm a bad enough dude to rescue the president's daughter.
Well, because
The
you know,
question
again,
is, what are we doing tomorrow? Where are we going?
let's dig them up tonight.
Let's do it while we're drunk enough to think it's a good idea.
Have fun with that. Korg's past that point.
All right, fine. I've already dug the hole. I don't want to redo it. I'd rather let Korg do it tomorrow. I want to sleep in my bed. Can anybody carry Korg? I look at you. Can anybody carry Korg? And I just start walking. And I just walk back.
He's got his breastplate in his hand. His arm is like slung over the log, and so's one leg. He's got part of his face in the fire. He's got like different pieces of like armor that's like half on.
I'll keep an eye on him. You go to sleep.
Medius comes out and helps you.
He doesn't have anything for you to steal.
get
I'm
him
not-
into
yeah, I'm not
a
interested in stealing
wheelbarrow
anything.
so that you guys
Oh, not that
can
character?
barrel
Okay.
back
No.
to the Fandango.
Thanks, Medius.
I think Marco just wants you guys to get your shit together so we can go solve this problem.
So the party gets a good night's rest. Wake up the next day, and I need a
Maybe for-
fortitude save, Mr. Gear.
Oh, nice.
Hooray!
You have no idea how much of a hooray that was.
Whoops.
Still
Cool.
Was it a crit hooray? Crit
No.
crit hooray!
No, it wasn't a crit hooray, but it was a hooray, nonetheless. So, anyways, nothing that you have to worry about.
Great.
The next day, you guys head out to the Tola farm. Let's get you guys on a map.
Did we clean up the blood?
No.
Cool.
Probably going to research a fire spell. I know a couple of things peripheral to it, but I can't actually start anything on fire. Unless electric arc can start something, but I don't think so.
No.
Ignition's on a different spell list, huh?
Oh yeah, that's on my next character spell list. The psychic. I have eat fire, which is pretty cool.
I have eat shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Everybody's got
Well,
that
shit
one.
fire.
Everybody's got that one. That's
I've got
good.
the feat
That's
shit
good.
eat and grin.
Great, that's good.
I can
I-
turn hit points of damage into circumstance bonuses to
Uh-huh.
bullshit.
Right, I have spoon liquor. I get advantage on.
You got potholder too. You don't even wear mitts when you take shit out the oven.
Mm-mm. I got the scar. I got the burns on my fingers to prove it. Because I did it earlier today. I fucking touched something on the broiler pan. Went ow.
I hammered my thumb doing a little home repair.
Oh.
If only my thumb had big puffy pants. He wouldn't have said uh-oh. He was saying let's take it smooth, but the hammer was saying rough. Okay. All done making MC Hammer references for the next 5 minutes.
Right. Right, until I think of the next one.
I've got a few in the pipeline, but I'm really trying not to.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Okay, can everybody see the
I
map?
have nothing but respect for MC Hammer,
Let's see.
if you're listening.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Please don't kill me. I mean,
The,
Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
right.
Damn it.
the Tola home. Whoops. It's
I
not
swear to God, if we get
giant
attacked by giant geese, I'm walking away right now.
Giant geese.
Is that a
Oh, yeah.
possibility?
That has happened.
That has happened.
There is precedent.
Those geese fucked us up.
Yeah, I do. I don't want geese with hit
They,
points. or
they were
stats.
pets. They were pets.
Uh-huh.
All right. Tola home is there to the northeast. Up towards the northwest, behind that shed over there, by the trees and the flowers, are where Tola parents were buried.
I put my shield on my arm. I look at Korg.
My point.
Even entering this area now, Gear, the vines up ahead seem to have grown
Vine.
more across the
Oh.
road.
This place must be tainted. We should be careful.
Well, it's gridded at least, thankfully.
Yeah,
Sorry, suddenly the
hold on.
grid got real visible.
Yeah, give me a second to fix with the grid. 'Cause it is not correct.
Powerful enough will, you can move the world around you. Define your path.
Right. Watch this. I'm technically moving.
Careful, you'll blow out your O-ring.
That's the best kind of movie.
Technically moving.
Wow. That's terrible. Why is it going so slow?
Gotta provide testicle support.
Thank you for calling technical support.
We appreciate your
My
jocularity.
name is Scrotum. How can I help you?
Hi, Scrotum. I feel funny.
Do you feel less than fresh?
It's a tiny
No.
nuts thing. Are we leading into that?
Tiny nuts tech support. Tiny nuts testicle support.
Okay,
Our
there we
testicle
go.
support engineers are
No,
standing by to help
I
you.
feel plenty fresh. I just feel funny when I'm in math class and teachers at the board.
Okay, there we go.
Let
Now
me
we have a
transfer
grid.
you.
Now we have a grid. It isn't as misaligned.
It's aligned. It's aligned.
Yes. A myth. A myth. Yes.
Yes.
Up ahead, Corey.
I
you
stick
see
my
that
Hey,
the
Boogans.
the vines are breaking up through the ground. There's, you can see it looks like bugs, insects are coming up out of the ground, almost like they're moving away from the vines. Worms writhe in piles in the fresh turned earth.
Any boogans?
No?
Well, I'm gonna hop over this little fence here and take this walk this way, and then do that.
I go to Eric's character. I say, Gearpois, thanks for coming. I stick my hand out like this. Who did you lose?
I've lost a lot of friends in the forest. We need to stop this thing before this contamination spreads further into the jungle.
Thank you for coming. You do not need to, but your help is
Finally, to have
appreciated.
it's nice to have someone serious here to work with.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Gear looks
Give
Gear
me a
looks behind him and
check.
goes,
Corey.
yes. And then
Oh, what check, sorry? Seek?
Seek, please. Okie dokie.
Okay, I know this place like the inside of my eyelids.
The inside of your eyelids.
I'm gonna move up to there and then crouch down by the fence, just in case there's something nasty coming. I want a little cover.
Alright. You give me a perception check, sir.
You know, I'm good at those, right? Yeah. Shit. Only got 26. I said shit because I just realized it was public and probably wanted to seek check. Yeah, I look around, and it's really like all the bugs in the earth are repelled by this taint.
As you move
If
up
only all the bugs
the
were
corner.
repelled by my taint.
and you get close enough, that is when you see, and you will get to go first. Gear, Hua, and Moriko, give me a perception initiative check. Okay, Jasper.
let's see how tiny. I
I'm
am myself.
I'm sorry. Did you give us the benefit of a long rest mechanically? Because I don't seem to have my spells back.
I should have. Let me do that.
Checked modules when we got in here. Everything seemed chill.
What the?
I'm sorry if we're
Pause.
about to get up against some boogans.
No, not that. It reset all of the initiatives. Give me one
Okay.
second so I can re-add them back.
Shit.
I'm in.
God.
I'd be happy to roll again.
No.
God damn it.
Wow.
Right.
I imagine right now we're all standing around this, like the combat music has started, and we're all like looking around for the enemy, but we can't find them yet.
Okay. as long
There
as-
they are. Thank you.
Okay.
I don't have that many spells, so it's kind
You
of scary
see,
that they were all gone.
As a swarm of small army ants begin to crawl out of the ground towards Korg after he jumped over the fence and the ground thudded, they rippled out of the grass and mud below, getting ready to
Better
swarm.
Ubuntu
in.
ants.
You can go 1st
Mhm.
sir. Let's do 80s combat music.
I'll cancel my movement.
So it's a swarm.
Oh,
It's a swamp.
yes, sir. is a swarm?
Well, thought I had a little bit of No, I don't. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm not doing shit to a swarm.
Oh no.
I'm going to withdraw from initiative. Basically delay, not hold my action. That's something else. But I'm gonna like drop out. I can re-enter at the end of anybody's turn, either friend or foe. But I'm not going first. Is what I decided.
All right, Kirpois, you can see that Jasper reacted to something coming up behind Korg. Kind of steels himself, getting ready to take action, trying to figure out what the best course of action. You make out rippling in the grass, something small, lots of it is moving up there.
Well, I'll get to here with my monk movement in one action.
Oh, you're fast. You must be a monk.
Yep.
Like a monk thing.
Mm-hmm. It's totally a monk thing.
Not its character sheet.
It's on my character sheet. And then I'm going to move to. Hold on. I'm gonna move to there. And then, I would like to, I want to do a recall knowledge on, like, whatever this army swarm ant is, because I'm not sure if I have the means to hit it, and so I'm seeing if
You
I.
have nature, sir.
It's a shit ton of bucks.
I don't have nature. Survival?
Yeah, I'll survival.
I mean, I can roll nature. I'm not against
No, you
doing
can
it
do
because
survival.
it's a die roll. Well, you know what? Can I burn my hero points to like take a 10 or something?
No, you're not mythic yet.
Well then, boo-hoo. All right, I'm gonna re-roll my hero point because, fuck it, I don't give a shit. Advance to combat tracker.
Yeah,
Save those hero points for.
That's a
something
stabilize
else.
right there. That's a free
Right.
stabilize.
Right, exactly.
All right.
As soon as Gears turns up,
Uh-huh.
I see him run past, and I was like, "Oh, he ran up already." I was hoping he was gonna like read the body language, but we're having communication issues in the relationship. I'm gonna use one action to. That's not where I was going. We're dealing with grief in different ways, you know. I'm trying to put on a brave face and just be like, "It's fine. Don't worry about it." But I'm worried about it. So one action to move up there.
Okay.
Move up adjacent to Kirpois. Second thing I'm gonna do. Well, there it is. A monk's arms count as the weapon they're wielding, and I know he's good with his fists. Do you have hand wraps? Do you have like magic hand wraps?
No. Do I have magic hand wraps? No. Does my miniature have hand wraps? My miniature has hand wraps.
Okay.
I don't have
I'm
any and I don't have any
Just
like
regular hand
plus.
wraps.
I don't have
I
any
haven't
like
cast
plus.
this on you before, and I want to share the love. Yeah, I did this for Korg, and he loved it. And I clap him on the back and make his arms runic weapons.
You have a
Very interesting.
There it is. Yay.
So you'll get double dice on your damage when you hit.
Interesting.
Kick ass. Yeah. can stomp
Cool.
the shit out of some ants now.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
That's
Anything
runic
else,
weapon.
Jasper?
No, that was 2 actions and 1 to get up there. That's my runic weapon spell for the day. Thank you for coming to my cadet.
Let's get
Regret
these
this. I got closer.
Oh, you know what?
What?
If an ally ends their move adjacent to me, I have a goblin feat called Goblin Scuttle. I can take a step.
Ooh, that's fun.
And so I've never done it before, and so I think I want to, and I'm gonna step into it
Nice.
because
Doing some.
I've
heroic
been
shit there.
imbued.
Getting
I've been
hero
imbued with
point.
power,
Yeah.
and I'm taking on the.
I gave you the
boobies.
glow, like the
Right.
last dragon.
Korg, become
Yes.
instantly enveloped in a large group of bees.
Bees.
Not bees.
Hmm,
Sorry,
what the
not bees.
They're not just ants. They're
army ants
transformers.
that are biting you all over. You don't take any damage. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is now your turn, Sphere. I will.
It just Korg drops the spear,
Mhm.
grabs his hammer, starts whacking.
Just start whacking.
Just start smashing ants.
So one action to pull.
The hammer. Yep.
At least one action. It's usually separate.
Followed by a refraction period. I don't have any visual feedback for targets unless I go to the combat tracker.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hmm.
That's fine. I'm going to take that miss because he's covered in ants. And roll again.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
That's it. That's 1, 2, 3.
Your turn ends. And
Oh, cool.
You're able to
I made the
shake.
flat check.
Yeah, you shake the ants off. However, you did take 9 points of piercing damage as the ants chew across your body. Whoops, I'm sorry, Moriko. I didn't mean to skip you. Moriko, it's your turn.
I got excited.
Oh, hey, it's my turn. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I get a turn. Okay.
Yeah, when I said
I was just
Moriko,
watching.
your
You
turn.
know? All right, so 25, I guess. That's 30. There we go. I'm going to walk up to there. And then I'm like do a little thing I like to call ignition.
Blood
Sorry.
guitar.
A 20 misses, huh?
Yeah, they're
How
really
hard is it to hit a fucking swarm of ants with fire?
apparently really hard.
Apparently really fucking hard. Well, that's
Yeah,
my
you
turn.
were close.
I moved and
They're army ants,
Murphy,
though. If
2
they're,
actions,
they're,
huh?
they're armored. All right,
But
gear
training.
they're hardened. They're hardened ants.
Alright, I want to.
I should use my magnifying glass.
So, remind me about Flurry of Blows. That's one act. I never remember how
key
to do
point.
it right.
It's 2
You
attacks,
spend a key
but
point.
you get one. It counts as your first attack, so you can roll 2 attacks with your first attack modifier. But then your next attack is going to be your third attack.
Yeah, but you get 2 at +8 instead of
Yeah.
+8 +4.
Okay, so that doesn't hit.
Nope.
That
Ooh,
does.
I might.
That one definitely does.
And then because I got the shit from
It
Jasper.
looks
And
like
that
a
lasts a
little bit
minute. That's fire and forget, and it's on you for a minute.
better. Nice.
cool. That's 2 actions. 3 action. I'll just fucking try hitting it again, but this one's at my 2nd modifier or my 3rd modifier.
I believe it's your 3rd because it doesn't count in the 1st until like you pay for it afterwards. But I haven't played a monk yet.
Oh, it's doing the damage combined. Okay. I need to apply the damage for you. There you go. Okay. What were you gonna do with your 3rd? What was your question?
What do you do? What do you do on your? So is this my 2nd strike or my 3rd strike for my multi-attack bonus, or my multi-attack penalty? It's technically my 2nd, right? Because flurry of blows is 1.
Strikes. Both of the same creature can apply their damage for the purpose of resistance.
I'm doing this for the lulz.
Apply
on
the
my turn.
multiple. Apply the multiple attack penalty to the strikes normally. Oh no, flurry of blows just gives you 2 actions. So yes, normally you would be applying.
So it
you
so it should have been the both
Yeah,
of them
you
should.
you
So that 2nd one shouldn't have hit.
No, it still
no,
should have hit. It still
okay,
should have hit.
okay.
The math says it still should have hit.
Okay.
But now it would be your 3rd attack, and you have 2 actions left. Flurry of blows is 1 action, it's 2 attacks.
That's the way I understand it.
So then this would be at my 2nd attack modifier, or would this be at my 3rd?
The third.
Third.
Interesting. But that
First
was
2
only.
attacks just go 1 attack.
But that was only 2 act. That was only 1 action. I
One
still had
action,
2
correct.
actions.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
But you can't
according to the
flurry of
tracker,
blows
you have
twice.
attack twice.
Right.
Correct.
Right. I
Because it
can't-
has the flourish trait, and flourish you can only do 1 flourish a round.
Okay. Okay.
Very ice.
Yeah.
Reach. It is chillish.
Well,
Or je ne sais quoi.
What now?
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think this is good. A 20. I need to get a 20 in order for it to even hit. So, what should I do instead?
Well, ordinarily you'd have options like demoralize or trip or stuff like that, but none of this shit's gonna work on us.
Right, but it's a swarm, right? Exactly. So,
You got anything that burns? Like alchemist fire? Carrying any
no,
Squash him.
grenades?
Squash him.
right?
What do you think a hammer fist is for? This is it. This is your moment.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Guess not.
So that's
It's a moment.
There are a couple of different. You could also try aid. Aiding can give somebody a +2 circumstance on their attack by
okay.
by either trying to shove them towards shoving is the way that we can. It's not actually a shove, but aid allows you to give people a +2 to their attack. There is if you
Scooping
go
a pile of
onto-
the ants into a group so you can stomp on them.
or something of that nature. I was just trying to think of a way to explain it, but I mean,
Sure.
a thing of ants might be difficult, but there is aid which allows somebody to do something. So maybe pointing out to Korg where you see a clutch of live ones.
Sure.
It does require you to do a basic. Actually, aid runs as an action or a reaction. Damn it! I was thinking of the wrong thing. What is it? There is one that help. There's one that allows you to give bonuses to somebody else's attack. Next to it is that course. Does anybody remember in chat? Bravery? No, I don't think it's bravery.
Sorry, I was answering
No.
a question.
I didn't see the question. It's all good. I was just asking.
A box of borax and boiling water.
That
Yeah,
sounds like
totally.
a great idea. Encounter activities: crawl, play, escape, interact, leap, ready, release on stand, take cover, specialty, basic actions. Maybe there isn't. Maybe my brain is saying something else.
I want to earn income this round.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're not.
That's a downtime
Yeah,
activity,
that's a
fella.
downtime. You're in
Mm.
encounters. You need to look at your encounter activities.
Oh, I hit the wrong shit.
You could try to recall knowledge and learn something about
Sense.
what takes them out too.
Yeah, you could try
That's-
to recall knowledge, either nature or survival. See if they have any specific weaknesses or resistances.
Sure. What's it?
Give me
Recall knowledge.
Yeah, recall
Yep,
knowledge.
yep. I'm rolling it.
Yep, nope, never mind. All right.
Yep, cool.
We'll
Combat
go with
tracker
Fox
advanced.
Combat tracker. Jasper.
Well, let me find out if some of my cantrips can be of use. I'm gonna hit this thing with an electric arc.
Electric.
It won't also hit Korg.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
So okay, I don't want to like squash anything, but this comes into play for my next thing too. Like, what does this count as when the spell says 1 or 2 creatures or 1 living creature? Does the swarm count as 1 creature still? For
probably why it says it that way. I don't know. I'm gonna drop the reflex
please
save
do.
on the swarm. Go. But he'll take half of this.
Oh.
Gotta put
Some of them
11 on
popped.
reflex.
And then my last action to raise shield. I'm done.
No, there is no targeting restrictions. The swarm is still counted as 1 creature for targeting proficiencies.
Fantastic. Okay, good. This is gonna be great.
I softened it up at least a little.
Okay.
It's a
Boogie
waste of a
boys.
spell slot, but I'm gonna do it just for the lulls.
And on Korg. It's gonna drop. The best thing about this is that I don't even have to roll anything. It just happens. Because it rolls over you.
Cool.
It did take 1d6 damage to itself. Oops. As it left part of itself behind on Korg. Now it's your turn, Korg. Uh-oh. Are you with us, Korg?
Korg would like to smash.
Korg would like to take his place.
Korg would like to take
Later
the
in
first 10-minute
initiative.
break as we're 1 hour in.
Yeah, there we go.
So
Perfect. Yeah.
we'll be back in 10 minutes. We appreciate you all hanging out with us as we try to figure out how to do this again after 2 weeks off. And we'll talk to you all real soon. Thank you. And where is my matchsticks? right back, and it is Korg's turn. What would you like to do, Korg?
I think I would like to. Do I still have ants on me?
Uh-huh. It actually, I explained that. You got the ants off of you, but they left ants on you. It actually took a d6 damage to itself by leaving a swarm over on you. So it applied that damage. It was while you were cut out, so you had to take care of that. So, yeah.
I'm not gonna flank a swarm. Let's
Flank a
just, I guess, go there.
Okay.
And then,
The swarm is still targeted for you.
it's those. Attempting to use the interface. There we go. Alright, well, I'm using the hero point this time. Alright, let's try again.
I like how this music is just like
And there we go. That's all. That's all three.
it's just a couple elements off from the Howard Shore Lord of the Rings music, like just
Just a couple.
just a little bit off, but it's like a perfect imitation
Oh,
of
look
it.
at that perfect 20. You shook the ants off again. Took some damage from it, but you shook them off.
Where's the
Yay!
Rico, it is your turn.
Where's the Sirenscape? I didn't see the link for it in Discord. Should I have been seeing it in Hero in the?
Yes, it was in the
I-
chat way back.
in Fugu?
If you
Is it
scroll
in
way
the-
up in the chat, you should be
I'll
able to
send
grab
it
it.
over. Give me no.
In
I
the
made it
Discord?
disappear. There you go. You can click on it in Fantasy Grounds.
I've done this like 12 times. I feel like. So thanks for doing it again for me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, keep it fresh. Every time's the first time, you know.
You've never really done this before.
We're all a work in
I-
progress.
I-
Don't
I-
be so hard on yourself.
with all this excitement of being able to target a swarm, what exactly were you gonna do? It's your turn, Mariko.
Oh,
Oh, it's my
sorry.
turn? Oh, good. Okay.
I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry, Eric. Did my friend Korg end his turn in a square 5 foot next to me?
You did.
Yes.
Then I'm going to use my reaction to step here.
Oh,
It's
That's
gonna
cool.
take another-
Scuttlebuttle.
He's gonna
Oh
take
Oh my
Yeah.
god, 2 goblins could scuttle buddy.
Ooh, he's going
And the
to
ants
take another
took
6
D6
points
or-
of damage because a chunk of the bees are covering, or not the bees, the ants
More
are covering
bees.
you.
Now there's bees?
the ants have mutated.
I have bees on
Their
the
second
brain
form.
because I was talking to Natalie earlier about Uncle T's bees not being with
Right.
us anymore.
R.I.P. Uncle
Yeah.
T's bees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was having some.
I'd like to
of
buy a
honey,
vowel.
and I told her that she
Mhm.
needs to start rationing it because that's it.
Because they did.
Yeah.
I just read a news article today that, apparently the people that keep track of this thing say it's the worst year
Or colony collapse.
for them keeping track of it. And so it's just like, on one hand, it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm just a statistic, baby. But then on the other hand, it's like, well, god damn, add it to the list.
Just put it on the pile with all the other tragedies.
Right, exactly. Like, I haven't taken care of the other ones yet. Just put it over there. I'll deal with it later. As I'm
Mariko,
like in the basement.
If you've got a spell that puts me in danger, hurt me, baby.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is
No, this is good. This is why I asked for
it's the right play.
This is why I asked for the targeting thing.
Okay.
So
you carve
yeah,
out a space for me and not set me on fire.
I walk up and I whisper something quietly, like it sounds almost like a flutter or a breeze. All right, and then the
Save.
ants are suddenly plagued with uncontrollable laughter and can't use reactions.
Hold on. Alright.
their mandibles just open and there's a caption subtitles that just says maniacal laugh, maniacal laugh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't use reactions. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Unfortunately,
Did it
wasn't
have
as-
reactions?
I was hoping to get a failure or a critical failure.
Answered.
'Cause I thought the will save would be less than a +9. They're freaking
So now,
ants.
Right,
the
for a
ants
swarm
are-
of ants.
as the ants are
Find
feeding
it.
on your flesh, You hear all these little voices going.
Yeah, the ants are laughing their asses off, and it's hilarious.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right,
Are we done, Mariko? Please.
hold on.
They're possessed.
I'm dropping the
What's
can't use
the-
reactions on them. There we go.
Okay.
And so yeah, I moved, and that
Because
was
they're
2
army
actions,
ants, there
and
might
that
be
was it.
fighters in there. Sorry.
Oh, actually, they do have a reaction. I'm sorry, they do have a reaction.
Not anymore. They don't.
No, they don't.
Oh fuck.
Gear Quad is your turn.
That's cool.
I'm gonna Flurry blows some fucking fire ants, cause why not?
Fuck yeah.
Huh? And
First one's a hit.
Hmm.
That's
Okay.
add 4 to that.
For what?
Yeah, that should be a hit too, because they're both at the same.
It's
No.
both be-
No.
Oh no, you apply the penalty. It's just you get 2 for 1. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, it's just for the sake of overcoming damage or whatever resistance.
And then I'm just gonna keep swinging, cause what else is there to do?
Oh,
Because that can happen,
Right, exactly. Fishing.
right?
Love
You
it.
know.
Oh my god, with the runic weapon crush! Pop, pop, pop. Oh.
It was awesome.
all right.
Cool.
So
These bugs are a distraction.
They died laughing. Leave them laughing. Good job,
Oh
everyone.
no, you're still covered in them though.
That's right.
Oh, actually, let me back up. Because Jasper
Realized-
made an attempt to.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, I'll stomp any remainders that didn't
well,
do it.
It's the ones that are all over you, the swarm itself. Because the conditions.
They're like
still
in your
persist.
clothes and stuff, like biting.
Yeah.
on
Can
you.
survival check or medicine
You can do a survival check. There are certain things that will help you with clearing them. If you can think outside of the box, that could lower said save.
You
But
could
let
pour
me
a
actually
flask of
go
oil
back
over your
to
head and light it.
Because
That would do it.
Gearquaw had his third
I
action.
don't have any oil.
I had that, I would have thrown it at the swarm and not gotten closer.
Exactly. I
I
checked
thought
my, I
buffing
checked
the
my
people who
inventory.
can.
This is
buffing
the
the
second
people who
time
can
I
actually
checked my
hurt 'em.
inventory for a flask
Yep.
of oil. So
So-
guess what goes on the shopping list?
Yep.
Gearquaw, if you would like to, I'm going to give you the 14 hit points back. You can attempt either a basic survival check, or
Yeah.
you can
I'll take a survival check.
take a survival check.
My modifier is
Oh, nice.
Okay.
nice.
You're actually able to get them off. Then we go to Jasper. Jasper, it is your turn.
And I've got some on me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Got no bugs on me. I got.
well,
bugs
it's
on
funny
me.
you should say that. Yeah, give me a beat. And I'm actually gonna do this like shuffle step performance check and like smack and cup them all over my body, and like knock them all off.
You're gonna ham bone the ants off.
I am gonna. I've got my shield, so I can involve that too. But yeah, I am going to totally stop, drop, and rock and roll.
All right, give me a
Yeah,
roll,
open
please.
Is my hoodie the right kind of green for my head to be invisible?
No.
And why not?
I
21.
know, sadly, right?
All right.
Okay. And you're able to get the last of them off.
Well, gee, it.
Looking around,
I'll teach you that one.
they seem to be dead, and you can make out the fresh dirt that is the grave of the Tola family, or the Tola parent. Not the whole Tola family, not yet.
The Paratolas.
A pair of
So it was
Tolas.
over here, right?
Yes, there were 2 of them. Sorry.
Give me an
The
athletics
the
check.
Paratola
Sir Cole.
parents.
They weren't like the official Tolas. They were kind of like
They,
a
hel-
group
they
that
were
are
in
similar
service to the.
Tolas. Yeah,
Yeah.
service to the Tolas. They were the Paratolas
They were in Loco Tola.
in Locotola.
You're able to dig the hole like no problem. The dirt was still loose, or at least that's what Gear keeps
The
telling himself.
perished
He had
the
already
perished
loosened it for you.
Paratola parents.
He had already loosened the dirt for you, so it was easy enough for you to dig.
I
them
just
up.
point. I just
Corpses
I
have
just
the
point
consistency
because
of
I'm
soggy granola and Coca-Cola.
right. I just point because I'm envisioning poor Sofri covered in blood, having to,
You should go check
the
on her.
the horrors of having to kill your own parents.
You should go check on her.
I'm scared.
Get
I'll
your
go
ass
with
in
you.
there.
I'll go with you. We could be scared together.
Okay. That sounds great.
I can give us a +1.
Just, not being scared by yourself sounds great.
I don't have the means of setting you on fire if you should turn corrupted.
Welcome to exploration mode. Feel free to
Drop
move
and
about the
seek
cabin.
actions all the time.
Looking around, you can see, like I said, there are bugs everywhere. That swarm of ants probably was not chances are it could happen again, and you're starting to see that Mariko, you're able to notice that this infection seems to be pushing any type of living creature or life away from it. The animals in the soil seem to be moving up towards the top and running.
Yeah.
Does
it's not-
setting this on
not their
fire
fault,
help?
They're just trying to get away.
The taint, the vine,
Attempting
the
to
corruption.
Can I ignite the taint?
Attempting to set the vine on fire, it
Really,
actually
please.
it burns for a couple of seconds, but then it sputters out bubbling, and then the flame goes down.
Gets higher. Oh, sorry.
All right,
Almost like
so
there's too
this
much
isn't gonna do it.
moisture to it.
Yeah. Take too much sustained effort to do it this way. Can we? I know you guys want to bring those corpses back to whomever. But I was like,
Unless
can
you
we
got a better
follow-
idea.
I want to follow these roots to their source.
Wheelbarrow right there.
Can we just drop them off? Celebrating. I mean, we can't help Celebrating beyond just dropping these bodies off. We
Hell,
don't
that-
know. We don't know anything. All we know is, I look down at my fists. All we know is this, and I look at my fists, and so why not?
About that, it's wearing off now.
Not what I have.
Now I
All
pick
right.
up the second body.
I take care not to step on these as I go over to Mariko.
They were buried together. It was easy enough to dig both of them
Right.
up.
Gear's like serious
Cool.
as fuck right now.
Go into the house and grab some sheets. Basically roll up the bodies in some kind of cloth or something. Or maybe there's something in the shed here. And as he walks past the rest of the group, he's like, "Don't worry, I'll get it."
Yes, of course. So, you were saying, follow this back to the source.
Thank you, Korg.
Give me a perception check, Korg.
Other spells, do you have some that you can do?
Yes, I do
All the
have the
time?
perception skill.
Can you give me a seek check?
They're not spells so much.
Maybe.
It's just things I
There
can
it is.
do. Is it just? You look, it's evident, right? Like you pull fire from the sky, you pull fire.
It is.
Pull
The
lightning, you pull
spontaneity is exhilarating.
Okay.
I pull it from my tattoo and from my bravado.
You head into the house and you find a
I heard
small
special.
what's it called? A
Landing?
a sling that
Nautical
you're able
device.
to a sling, like a hammock that you're able
Mhm.
to take down to use, that you're going to be able to use to wrap up the bodies.
As
As you
swing.
I was gonna say it's one of those crazy sex hammocks.
oh, he went to climb in the window.
Ooh, Sofrita's parents were freaky.
Oh, sorry. I would go to a
Swing,
door.
not
I would
swing,
go to a
swing.
door if Korg was going inside, because again, I feel Gear feels responsible for. He knows he's gonna walk into a horror, and Gear wants to be able to apologize for it, because he's apologizing for a whole bunch of things that may or may not be his responsibility, but character shit.
So just bear with me.
Rico,
give
you
me-
probably
give me a seek check as you walk up, Gear.
You know, let me workshop this, please.
Darn.
Gear, just as you enter in the house, you hear sounds of twigs breaking outside. Sounds like somebody's walking up the path towards the house. You cannot see them yet.
The front door is like right here, right?
That's a window. The front door is actually there.
Oh, well, then.
Spent
bonk.
too much time hanging out with Ted.
Yeah. S-
now lick your
so-
eyeball.
And so I'll pick my
And then
nose.
lick my eyeball.
I'll pick my nose and then eat it instead.
The equivalent.
Oh,
Ah,
good
yes.
gravy.
They told us that there were troublemakers.
That's us.
Do I recognize this woman?
No.
Korg's voice
she's-
from inside the house. Who's that?
She is a tiefling of sorts, maybe.
Oh, I thought her name was Kangaling Exile.
No, that's just the name of the NPC that I used to start her with.
Okay. Not Kangaling Exile.
Nope.
All right.
I'm sorry, you must have me mistaken.
Should have just stayed at the tavern, boy. Everybody give
Oh,
me
she
one of
called
those
you boy, she
perception
gotta die
initiative
now.
checks. Well, you're a goblin. Chances are you are a boy.
Oh yeah, no,
They
I'm
don't
I'm
live
a
that
I'm an 11-year-old goblin man.
I'm sorry.
Wait, did you hear something? It
Goblin
sounds like someone
man.
whose name is just enough XP to level ya.
Ooh.
Not quite.
Damn it. Then I'm not interested. No.
Are these initiative rolls?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. Let me drop one out there then.
Oh, I love that Korg and I got the same one. We can be in the
Yeah.
same panel.
I'm good at being last in initiative. It's like a skill set I have.
We'll share a full page with the diagonal split with the wiggle.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
As of 60 seconds ago, I'm no longer on call. Now I feel as if I
Yay!
can enjoy myself.
Welcome to the weekend.
Yes, yourself.
You hear
Well,
a
it's
whistle.
only 12 hours till the next shift, but
You hear a
Alright.
whistle from
Close enough.
outside. And Korg, as you look over at the door, that is where you see this bestial hound with no hair running up on Korg.
A beast
Running
of a
up
hound
on
with
gear.
a horse with no
Uh-huh.
name.
Oh, that's it.
oh, it went first?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hound. Yeah.
Oh, yes, it did.
Mike Tyson, what kind of hound is it? Yes.
Yeah, it's a hound.
Is that a hound? Yeah. Yeah, hound.
All right.
I need a will save.
Good luck.
Please, Mr. Gear.
Will you say?
Yes, yes. Save.
Hope so.
Saved.
Failed will saves are everyone's problem.
You know what?
I don't know, sorcerer might be good.
Okay.
He's saying if I fail them, they're everyone's problem.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry.
For what?
Okay, I'm not.
Good.
Right.
Good.
Oh,
Hooray.
Darn it. Oh, no, that's not nice.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh,
Oh, good gravy.
yeah.
Oh my.
So,
Well,
my
you're
backup
hardly knew ye.
character.
All right.
and your initiative becomes 28. You're the top of the initiative now, Gear.
I mean,
That was quick.
I went up one. Cool. All right.
He's gonna move up
Who the
there.
hell is that? Changeling Exile. Hmm.
Okay.
It's the art I used for your sister's character, or for your character in Hollow Hearts. Your sister, like that's.
It's the art I used for your sister.
Oh my god, no. Tyler for your druid. So it's probably
Bill's
Fey
sister.
and horrible.
Oh,
That's Bill's sister. Thank you. Shitty Bill's sister.
Who was that for? Is that for me?
you. Yeah.
Alright, well, she better hope she kills me.
She probably isn't.
That'd be my guess too.
Oh, that's if it do it as melee. That's why.
Wow, that's a lot of dice.
Oh, that's a terrible
Garbage roll.
though. Garbage roll. Moving right along, diddy dum. Jasper, magic.
We are
spell.
not footloose or fancy free, Mariko. I think it's time. I move up here. Actually, let me take a. Yeah, I move up here,
Dig
and I say, it's time for everybody to show the world just how awesome you are. And I'm gonna begin giving some horse shit about how courageous everyone here is.
Love it.
I target all my friendlies. Courageous anthem for y'all.
You
And with my
skip the
last
one who's
action-
unconscious.
Who's
Yeah, yeah.
unconscious?
Here.
Gear. He's
Well,
dying, actually.
I was unaware that he took that much damage.
In the jowls of the Yeth Hound.
Oh yeah, if it happened.
Fit.
Oh yeah.
Well, that kind of
it happened.
changes things.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it does.
All right. Well, hell, that totally slipped by me. I thought he just got bit, but he was okay. I didn't have line of sight, so I didn't see his little pip was gray until I moved up and went, "Ah, you're awesome! Oh shit!" So that's
He's still in the maw of the Yeth. The Yeth is like in the ground, and you can see his arms.
okay.
ragdolling around.
Well, that's no fun. Stop that. Can I change what I did? I'm sorry, y'all. I really didn't realize that.
Yes,
That's
you
the
can
play.
target everybody. I like that idea.
Hmm.
Let's get those bennies out of there.
Yeah. All right. So my first action is unchanged because that's how I became aware of it, and I'm kind of married to my character. Didn't know until I did. You know what I mean? Because I didn't. I only had like the tiniest little bit. I would have had trouble perceiving it, but I heard the kerfuffle. So I move there. That's one action. Then I see him, and that changes what I was gonna do. Now I'm gonna read the range and hope. Thank God. It's 30 feet. And he's 25 away. I'm going to cast Soothe on Gear. Good thing about Soothe, as opposed to a different kind of healing spell, is you also have the healing first, but you not the best, but you're back among the living. But it also gives you a bonus to mental effects after that.
It doesn't do anything for the wounded though condition, though, correct?
Probably not.
Sweet. All right. Anything else?
No,
You
that's
pass out for a minute, you wake up, you're still being shaken by this dog. Like, what the fuck?
that's it. I can't heighten it till next level.
All right, Korg.
But the bonus lasts 1 minute.
I'm still in Path Builder making my new character
Okay.
though.
Okay, well
So,
you're not dead yet.
have
Well-
30 feet of movement.
I know, but
What I want to
still
do
doing that
is
other
to sprint towards the Changeling Exile, leap over Gear's body, and shoulder tackle her through the fence, and then one square like back.
Okay.
yeah.
So I want to
you-
take her square, attempt to
Take my
shove.
hero point.
So we're gonna let you go there. Do a shove, please.
But I want to do it diagonally, it's just for FYI.
Okay. Do a shove.
Shall shove. You may shove when ready.
Flexing your Rathletics.
I am targeting the Chevalier. I am clicking the shove button.
Shove spot.
Critical success. I can stride after it too.
You shoved real good.
So, you, boof. She hits the. What's it called?
Round.
Paddock.
The hay. I was gonna give you a D6 for going through the fence, but since you critically and she slammed against the hay bales, roll me a D10 of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. You really put
Alright.
your shoulder down on that one. Nice.
And you may do your stride after if you want to move up on her, unless
I
you
do.
want to just stay where you are. Up on her.
He could have won state.
Oops. All right, and then you still have an action left.
Yes, and I want to grapple.
I was hoping you'd say that.
You grappled her.
And that's
She's
1,
been
2, 3.
grappled.
That means it's flat checks to try to cast spells with the manipulate trait because you got to get a hand.
Correct.
Just-
Correct, sir.
Nice work.
Plus, unless she's a careful caster, she gets a opportunity attack anyway, sitting right there.
Yeah.
Next to Cork.
From somebody who's bear hugging.
Smack, smack, stop that. Stop that.
Got gear.
Moriko, it is your turn. Friend.
All right, I'm gonna move up here next to Jasper, and then she's going to summon some electricity from the atmosphere and do a little thing we like to call electric arc.
Electric arc.
Crackle.
All right, one of them didn't take any damage, but that's okay.
Probably the founder.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, fucker.
That's not cool.
Did nobody take damage?
No, she took some damage. You
Oh,
just
she
didn't
did.
see
Okay.
it.
Lucas
she's
just
not
didn't.
visible. She wasn't visible on the combat tracker. My fault. My fault.
Okay.
Her pip changed color.
Oh yeah.
She did
Well,
take
that was a
some
move
points
and
damage,
2
I'm sure.
actions. Thank you very much. It is no longer my turn.
Your pois. You are not held. You are wounded. You are on the ground prone. But you're alive.
Dang. I stand up. Fuck.
You stand in the place where you were. You think about direction. Wonder why you
Stand
haven't
in the
before?
place where you live.
I-
Now
Back up.
then. Third
I
action.
close the door. I close the door.
I love
That's
it.
fucking
That's like-
brilliant.
Fair
That's
point.
one of my favorite moves. Just
It's a
go out of
good
combat.
tactic. It's the right call.
I'm
here.
fucking dead if I don't.
I
No,
know.
you-
Yeah, no, it's a great
This
idea.
gets
Great
I
me-
idea.
got you
this
up. No,
gets
this
me
is fucking
something.
perfect.
Okay, this
If you got
gets
a
me
potion,
something.
drink it.
I don't, but I hope I hope Sofritos
Maybe they've got
turrets
one next to the
have something
coriander.
on the top shelf or something. Right, exactly. But that's next turn. You know what I mean? Hopefully.
Ooh, that's next turn me's problem.
Right, exactly. I got a whole round to worry about that.
Doug
Shit,
doesn't
what's
have
going
thumbs.
on? Ooh,
It's
it's
not
a nice-
opening the door. It's all right.
That doesn't sound
Yeah.
dog.
Korg's
Thumbs
using
up.
her body to shield him from the dog.
Or-
Yeah.
Right, but the problem is I'm inside. I can't see anything now. So I'm true. This is like the
Give
beauty
me
of the
a
virtual tabletop.
Fortitude save.
Mhm.
Will save, please.
Well save. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, how was that?
You will save.
Ooh, will save.
Will I?
Yes. Yes. Or not. Maybe
Maybe.
not.
Do you have any of those hero points?
I do
Yeah,
not.
more than mine.
Science point to
Hero
yes.
points.
You want one of mine?
do
we
that.
can't do that. We can't do that because we.
That's not what
They're
heroes do.
transferable.
Okay.
Heroes keep that shit to themselves.
I mean, if I was next to him, I could maybe somehow figure it out. But
To your
Become
legs.
frightened one. As the
Oh, see,
creature
now that's
bites
some
into
bullshit.
you.
Oh wait, I don't know.
That's some scary ass dog biting right now.
That dog in him.
Anytime you gain the frightened condition, reduce
Uh-huh.
its value by 1.
Oh,
There
yeah,
you go.
so it immediately disappears. 'Cause it was only
Like,
frightened.
nah, I'm not that scared.
Mhm.
He made you
No,
nervous
it
for a
wasn't
second, though.
bullshit. You are correct.
Yeah.
I've been bit before, ain't bad.
Ain't today and you ain't the dog.
You're not him, buddy. You're not him, pal.
Escape. Escape.
She can't.
I wish they would put some of that stuff on the actual character, or on the monsters, for it to be easier for them to roll. Like, I know that it would most probably, or I know what skill it would be.
Their athletics or acrobatics to make an escape attempt.
DC 21.
Yeah, I think they just get the roll off their off the monster sheet, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I keep trying to open up your character core and your character gear. I can't.
You ain't
Yeah,
the
sometimes I
DM.
would like it if there was that kind of shared view.
There is a module that there is an extension that allows
There's a
you to
setting
share
for it.
your character sheets, or it's a setting, right? Yeah, you can share your character sheets with the other characters. It's under options. I remember seeing it.
DC flat 5 check. Okay. Feel better now.
Does it have the manipulate trait?
Yes, it does. You can get your attack of opportunity.
Just a quick slap. Stop that.
RKO out of nowhere.
I'm rolling the Warhammer, but this is just an unarmed attack.
Still like a headbutt.
Maybe she
Or
starts
you-
like chanting or something.
He said he did it unarmed, so I assumed.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking it because like there's so many options, right? You got to you ask the DM, hey, where is my leg in relation to this? Where is this? And so I'm just rolling damage.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Do you have a fist on your character sheet?
The fist. No.
Hold on. Let me get you a fist.
Muscle wizard casts fist.
Oh.
Get the fist.
Can I put a fist on my character sheet? I'll
Yeah,
wait
it's
for you to
actually
answer.
listed as an item. So there you go. I added
Oh,
a fist
okay,
to your
there you go.
character sheet.
You can just buy a
thanks.
fist anywhere.
Oh,
There's
It's
vending
actually-
machines full
Awesome,
Oh,
of
thanks.
fists.
that doesn't seem right.
What?
We'll worry about it later. The pluses to hit are really low.
On the fist? It populated with the normal bonuses.
Fighter
me.
should be trained,
4
if
to
not
hit?
master.
Or am I seeing it wrong?
You're looking
That
at
was the
damage, I think?
That was the damage.
No, I was looking at the attack. I see +4, -1, -6 for the attack.
Oh,
on it, but-
yeah, no, it's
Okay.
definitely updated on my sheet.
Oh, weird. Let's close your sheet. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Yep, she did that. I need a fortitude save from you, please, sir. Oh.
He's got his
Yeah.
own blood jutting through his tusks at her face.
So as you're holding her, all of a sudden you see that she's concentrating on something, and you go to headbutt her, and as you do, you realize that a tail that was starting to come up from underneath her trench coat, and it has a hook on the end, kind of like a scorpion, and it goes to swing out at you, but you headbutt her just in time, and it flails back and actually hits the hay.
That hay is dead. That hay has to
That
make a
fucking
fortitude
hay.
save.
Yeah, that hay's effed.
Oh, I wonder if I could strangle her with her own tail.
Cool.
Yeah, that was just that. So she's gonna attempt to just claw at the shit out of you. Oh, well, she got you with her claws. For max damage, Jasper.
Okay. Now I'm gonna do what I was wanting to do before, which was drop the, drop the good stuff, drop the courageous anthem on everybody. because it's all around like a really solid buff, you know. +1 to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects, which hopefully helps us. It's one action. Second action will be to. It's time to contribute to the battle a little bit more, and I'm going to try to see if the Yeth Hound can take some damage, because nothing's hurt that thing yet.
Oh, yeah, they can. Anyways.
All right. And oh, it's 2 actions to cast Phase Bolt. So let's try that. It's a ranged attack, 14 on the die, 24
Oh, that hits.
is a hit, and Phase Bolt is 2d4 plus 4 piercing.
Nice.
It goes through cover, so if he had any from the fence, no, he didn't.
Fantastic. Anything
I'm
else? sir?
done.
You're done?
No, that's good.
All right.
Felt like a good turn.
Korg.
Okay, I would like to pick her up and hit the Yeth Hound with her,
I like your style.
if I may.
Well, you're gonna have to do a. You're gonna have to give me a. What is it? One for
Reposition?
Reposition. Yeah, do a reposition.
Cool.
So you'd
And then-
absolutely be able to do that.
Then an attack roll on the Hound.
Yep.
This is the greatest thing to visualize.
Sometimes you need to beat a motherfucker with a motherfucker.
Sometimes you gotta hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Oh,
Take my hero point.
I can't.
I know.
Mm.
Take these broken wings and learn to fly again.
Learn to love so free. Take these broken-
So is that 2 actions? Probably.
Yeah.
And I still have her.
Uh-huh.
I think I'll just do some unarmed damage. Oh no, yeah, I can't automatically do that. That's not. That's not this. That's not Pathfinder. What can I do? Can I use her body for cover? Can I like hold her up and like actively take cover behind her from the
Raise your
Yeth Hound?
body like a shield.
Yeah, you can attempt to use her for cover. I mean, you're gonna have light
Awesome.
cover from her. It's not gonna be anything great, but yeah, I'll let you take light cover from her body. Try to put
That's all
her
a shield
between
is
you and
anyway.
the Hound.
Effect
All right.
self cover.
Moriko. If I attack you, I'll hit the lesser cover button when I do it.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thanks.
Okay, let's see here. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta light somebody on fire from distance. I'm gonna summon some fire and light this hound on. See what we can do with this hound. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You hit it.
Have some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have some fire damage. I could have rolled better, but you know what?
Just
Damage is
damage.
damage.
Your pois.
Is there like a locking mechanism or something like that on the door?
It's got a slide has one action.
I engage it.
There, you got
Okay.
2 actions left.
And then so I just realized that like I don't have a medicine kit, and so I can't and never should have ever been able to use battle medicine
then-
on anyone.
then you have a
So
healer's
had one.
kit.
You
Son
had
of a
one. You
bitch.
had one.
Yeah,
We just
they're
didn't add it
common.
to your
They're
character sheet.
kind
Just
of
Okay.
ruined the
cheap.
whole season, man. 9 episodes in.
I
We've been
know.
doing this the
You
whole
can
time.
balance
Oh,
it.
retroactively, the narrative
Well,
does
so-
kill.
which is why Gear has been saying sorry so much, because
There you
really
go. Yeah.
I use D&D as a role play for my own soul.
I'm sorry.
Right. Well, it's
Oh,
kaleidoscopic.
Sorry. Anyways, cool. So I'm going to try and perform battle medicine on myself.
A miracle.
Let the dice tell you how they feel about you forgetting to put it in your inventory.
Stuff this in your inventory.
So I'm going to roll a medicine check.
Okay.
Treat wounds
Oh,
is the
Wounds?
activity.
Yeah, if you go to the
thank you,
activity,
thank
just
you,
type in
thank you.
Just
Put that
target
in
yourself
your-
if you have
Thank you. Treat wounds.
I like to think he locks the door. He's in the kitchen. There's a big roll of paper towels.
I did not take medicine. I
Oh.
was like, fuck.
Very
medicine. So that's 48
Cool.
right there, baby.
So now
Drop
I
that
just
shit on you.
There should be one that says CS next to it, critical success, under the treat wounds. Do you see it?
It's 48. You
Or
might have to
critical
expand
success.
out the little sprocket there.
Yeah, it's literally just 48.
Oh,
if
I
you
gotta
expand it.
expand the little
Yeah.
gotta.
Yep,
expand
and that'll
the
give you the
little
dice
sprocket.
bits to drop on your token.
Yeah. All right.
Drop those bits all up on your token.
All right. Well, you know,
Bits.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I'll take it.
Nothing
And you've got a third action left
Um.
for a little bit of alone time in House Tola.
I hate to be
You're
this guy,
feeling
but you
frisky.
need to. You got 10 too many hit points. I think you rolled the expert healing, but you did not make the expert roll.
I
So
did
how
do
many hit
that.
points should he have gotten?
So I
Just
got
48.
just fucking
Oh, yeah.
9. Yeah. Very,
Nine.
All right,
Yep.
I got you.
Wow.
Oh wait, but you had 3, so you should be at 12, right?
That's
Yeah.
not as much fun.
Okay, he's got full hit points, right? Cool. All right, let's go.
No.
It's got 5
Yeah,
temporary.
think about what you want to do with your third action while I go hunting.
no, I should like.
Jasper. Did 7. 7
Yeah.
plus 9 is 16.
What's that?
So you have 16. None. I was
Say
going
Jasper.
back and checking. Yeah, I was checking Jasper's your heal on him the last time when you did
Ah.
the soothe. So I was going back and double checking that to see how many hit points he should get because I lowered it too
Tail of the
fast.
tape.
Hold on.
No.
This is a window, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And this is a window. This is a window. And this is a
Okay.
window. And right in front of you is the door. This is a room filled with blood.
Oh fuck. How do I get out of drawing mode? I don't want to be. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna move to here, and then that's my turn, and then I'm gonna figure out how to get rid of. Thank you.
Can you see through that window?
I can see through that window, but I can't see what I wanted to.
I'm gonna
So
move you forward a half inch. There, you should be able to kind of see. Oh, why is that gate blocking? That's stupid.
okay.
Yeah, actually, you should. Yeah, you should be able to see. that.
Because
I
Korg
can-
is
I can-
area
Yeah,
of
that
effect.
door
That's
is
why.
messed up. Okay.
Yep. I can see enough like that.
Okay. Yeah, now it's the Yathhound's turn. Org, I believe you have a reaction left, right?
Can I hit her? Can I hit the hound with her? Like treat it as an improvised weapon and make a roll?
I'm gonna say yes, but we'll see how the damage rolls out. Hey, I'm not gonna do damage to both of them. With you beating one person with another person.
Well, I don't want to drop her to make an attack. Unless I can just kick the dog. Oh, I know.
It's not a dog. It's like some
It's a
other
Yeth hound.
planar. Yeah, it's
It's not a dog.
Yeah, you,
it's a
can
yet
kick,
hound.
you can kick the Yathhound if you want.
not a
Try to
prime
kick the
material
Yathhound.
creature. It's all from
It's an
fucking parallel
abomination.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
It's
a
not a
beast.
prime material
Let's actually
creature.
roll.
Our god didn't make this.
Our god's an awesome god
Okay.
and was not in the mix.
It
this
not, it
is
not from the Laughing Jungle. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you can.
this
use
is
the
not from
fist
the
on
Laughing
it.
Jungle. No matter how funny you are.
You
Yeah.
can use the fist on it again.
Yes.
Nice.
You can fist that thing all day.
There you go. There's a picture of Yathhound.
No, I can only do it once.
Death bones.
You can make it your own personal finger puppet.
Good Lord.
Give me a will save, Mariko.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Fine all the time.
I need a will save from Mariko, and I need a will save
Yo, what's this motherfucker doing all up in my
from
face?
Jasper.
Well, it's a good thing I got that buff going on from it, right?
Sure.
Damn. I'm gonna hero point
Um,
that.
I'm courageous as fuck, dude.
Oh, cool.
My bravado is rude.
That's better.
Check. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Both took some damage as the Yath Hound ran down on you and began attacking. Changeling Exile.
I used my reaction.
I know. I am.
Find out
Right?
tonight.
Next week on
This is
Conquest.
a current affair.
Yeah. Do you ever watch Conquest on the Discovery Channel or the History Channel? That show was great.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that wasn't the attack. That was the flat roll.
That was just to make sure
Oh.
she could catch.
Aha! Oh.
Wasted your 20. Ooh, ignition.
Melee ignition.
Ignition.
Melee ignition does a lot more damage than regular ignition.
Mm.
What you gonna do when you're all
Getting
grabbed by the
critically hit.
Korg?
That was 1, 2.
Korg's the bouncer, and you just got kicked out of the bar of life.
Fails wriggling, trying to get out of Korg's body. God damn it.
Is that my job as the bar to talk smack on the sidelines?
Jasper.
I'm Korg's hype man.
Jasper. It's your turn.
Yep.
Oh,
You
yes, it is.
goddamn right it is. I'm gonna use one action to keep that party going. Courageous anthem. Well struck. You're damned impressive specimens. Each and every one. Mariko, let us dance and see we have some fun. What's in your hand? Do you have a staff? You got a melee weapon?
No, I'm not. Actually, I do have a staff, don't
Well, I just want
Um,
to know if we're gonna flunk flank.
I? Oh, yeah, I think we're gonna flunk flank because I'm not really.
Never
have-
mind, you're unarmed, and this creature is not yet charmed. Gonna.
I can. Oh, no, I can only charm humanoids. I think.
So even if we, it's already been shaved, so we can't teach to walk backwards.
Okay, actually, I can charm any creatures, just one creature. That's cool.
Oops, that was supposed to be checked. Never mind. I only have one of those spells left, and I'm gonna just attack it with a phase bolt. But first, I'm gonna drop back 5 feet with a step, so I don't provoke if it's got one. Being all cautious like. You would approve that movement, and then I'll zap him.
I'd love to. As soon as it what's there it is.
Oh, that's a hit. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Looks
Decent
in your
damage, too.
direction and growls.
All right, that's my turn.
Korg.
Okay. I think I know
Finish
what I'm
doing
going
that
to
Incredible Hulk thing with her.
do.
Slow mo.
That fool opened the gate. You're all gonna die.
No, I'm sorry. Were you talking?
Not anymore.
Tough to talk without hit points.
That splat was well timed. That was awesome.
All right. Anything else, Korg?
That's action 1. Here's action 2.
It's a free action to drop her.
I do so.
How far do you move per turn?
30.
30. Okay.
And then
Multi-attack penalty doesn't mean as much to fighters. They're not as worried about it as the rest of us are.
that's it. 1, 2, 3.
Mariko. You're flunking
Okay.
flank. Oh no, never mind. Korg doesn't have a weapon.
That's okay. We don't need weapons. I'm going to me read my spell real quick. Just, cuz.
Good time to do it.
Okay. I'm going to step
I
right
don't often
here.
read my spells, but when I do, it's on my turn.
Absolutely. And then
Hi.
I ra-
Wha- I-
I raise
Welcome
my
to
hands.
Tyler's School of Playing Characters. I'm not just a
Uh-oh.
member. I'm the CEO.
Half damage.
I go and blow like a blast of air at this thing. And it takes
Woo.
Fool.
point of damage. Yeah, that's right. I blow a kiss at the town. Like,
It gets some dust in its eye.
yeah, it's like blinking for a second.
What did you cast? Hardened nipples.
I have really inconvenienced you for a half a second. Okay. Next.
What did you cast?
I cast
Oh,
Gale
Gale
Blast.
Blast.
Yeah.
All right, Gale.
Uh,
All right,
It
Gear.
does
you're
Gale.
2d6
Gear.
bludgeoning damage, but it's not so good when you only roll a 1, 2 and 1.
can I get out the window?
One action to hop out the window because you got to open it. 1.
1,
Now you got 2
Singular
actions.
sensation.
2.
3.
And
Do I get flanking now? Oh,
doesn't
he
have a
doesn't.
weapon.
He
Korg
doesn't have
a
what's it?
weapon. Your fist
That's
got his
one-
weapons,
is a
but his
weapon.
fists don't.
That's 1, 2.
Registered weapon. Black belt karate man. Registered his fist with the government.
Stupid. Minimum damage. Or shit. All right, that's it.
Right. It's gonna 1 bite Korg. It's gonna 2 miss Korg. 2, it's gonna bite Gear.
Oh, good.
For its 3rd trick, it's going to attempt to bite Mariko. What the shit, biscuits?
Nice.
Jasper.
You should
Well-
go home. Oh, this thing's like a extra dimensional fucking hellhound. Yeah.
Demon
Yeah,
dog.
that's part of why I keep hitting it with
Yeah.
phase bolt because I figure
Yeah, Andy's
everything's
a
got
dog,
damage
yeah.
resistance, so I'm gonna hit it with the most likely outcome. All right, 1 action to keep the good times rolling with that buff. Let me drop that on y'all again.
Baby.
Oh, that sucks. Once you click it, it actually goes away.
Hmm.
Aw.
Oh, it's okay. It's the same thing as this. You get this instead.
Bum, bum.
Wow.
Courage by any other name.
Yeah.
Would be
What would you like to do?
spelled.
Jasper.
Liquid courage, and the last action is gonna go pew and kill this thing.
That's a hit.
Pew pew.
Hmm.
Ha I used to call that spell harsh language. Then one day it took the door right off the hinges.
What's that?
The hound falls to the ground with a thud. Looking around, you
Korg-
guys do not
Korg
see anybody
immediately
else.
turns around and heads to the piles of hay
Mhm, mhm.
and grabs the pitchfork
Mhm.
and then turns around and puts it through the throat of the changeling exile because fists are non-lethal when Korg uses them. So just to
So
seal
always
the deal.
double tap. Yeah.
Right.
Putting your pitchfork through her throat, she falls back on the ground and begins bleeding, but you notice that there is a small necklace with a slightly cocked pentagram hanging from a
With
black
a cock-shaped
leather
pentagram.
rope. A slightly cocked pentagram, also the symbol of Asmodeus.
Oh. Well, let's
Drop
check her
a
for
treat.
any other goodies.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a treat wounds on Korg. If you got the time, I got the beer.
Let me open her.
And the amulet to Korg or to Jasper. or not amulet, the whatever it is, pendant, or holy symbol.
I know exactly what this is. Well, I successfully treated wounds on you.
Yay.
And you know what?
I don't know.
I think you did
How's
it
every-
yourself.
How's everybody doing?
I dropped
Everybody
mine.
doing
Oh, there we
okay?
Nah,
The
that's
number's
fine.
the same.
Cool.
Yeah, you know, gather around, people. Gather around. Hold on a second.
She has about 90 silver pieces. They are, however, like the other ones that you guys found at the bar, Chilaxian silver pieces.
Shows an opera house on the back
Who
side.
am I missing? I'm missing gear. Okay.
Collector's item for Abigail's second term.
Do that. I'm gonna do a heal real quick for everybody. Do the little 3 action heal.
Got that primal human magic.
Thank you.
Everybody gets 4 hit points. Better than nothing.
Better than the sharp stick in the eye.
Heading over, you guys get the corpses of Sofri's parents together, wrapped up inside the hammock, and begin carrying them back, getting to Celebrine's.
Celebrate.
Please,
Take these dead guys.
I will get to work as soon as I can. If you found any more information.
Now I'll have a sandwich and some fries.
Sure.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay.
No, the pendant. The pendant.
Yeah, the dick-shaped pentagram pendant.
All right, we're going to take our second 10-minute break.
Pentagram of
We'll be
dicks.
back in a
Break
couple.
time.
Thank you.
Whole bag of them. Hope you're hungry. man.
are back. Thank you for hanging out with us. As we
Ooh.
continue on, the party finds themselves at Celebrine's with the corpses of the Tola parents. That symbol, it's Asmodeus. I don't understand
Asmodeans are
why.
dicks.
I don't understand why Cheliax would be this involved with a hag. They say anything?
Please don't kill me.
No, something about our doom.
They opened the gate and we're all going to die.
Yes.
Do you know they didn't? Do you have any idea where this gate might be?
Probably at the center of all these tendrils of fucked up growth.
Who are we talking to right now?
Celebrine.
Celebrates.
Oh, okay.
You
Thank
guys
you.
brought
Where
the
we
eye
were
of
headed after,
Celebrine.
so
She asked if
Okay.
you guys had seen anything, and you said, "Yeah, the thing of Asmodeus." And then we took a 10-minute
That's
break.
right. That's right. That was a long
Asmodeus.
time ago, man. That was a long 10 minutes.
It was like 10 minutes.
I
man.
know,
like
like
10 minutes
11
ago.
minutes ago at this point.
Ancient.
You expect me to
ancient
fucking remember that? Jeez Louise, dude. What's
Man.
next? Like,
I don't
remember
know.
what happened next session? Please, come on.
I know. I know.
The devilfish is a little on the nose, even for the Chelish. But yes, they're set up here. They've infiltrated. They're benefiting. So, why work with a hag? Because it works for them. They're pragmatic. They're the
Yeah.
worst kind of evil.
It upsets the status quo.
Awful.
I must get to work to see if I can make the antidote. Will you be back in the morning, or should I bring it to the temple?
You don't need any more corpses, do you? That is
No.
unsavory business that Korg was happy to, did for us.
I will do my best with what I have, but I cannot guarantee how many doses I'll be able to get out of this.
We'll come to you.
This is just treating the symptoms, though, not the cause. We have to get to the root of this thing.
I mean, yeah.
Get out root and
So,
stem.
leaving Celebrine's, it is now evening. What would the party like to do?
I know.
Could she drop a complimentary heal on everybody?
We should do we know where
One
the
on the house?
where the silverfish are hanging out?
The
Devilfish.
devilfish?
Silverfish are hanging out under the damp rattan mat that I thought
Under
we threw
every
out.
single rock out here.
Yeah, they're behind the shutter next to the window, you know.
You guys had seen them out by the Palatoria, or you had followed one at one point. Ted did, that ducked into the Palatoria and then took off running. There were the footmarks out back behind Moffler's, and
Mhm.
from what you found, and the other ones had gone into the sewer.
They're not coming back.
Yeah, you guys kind of slaughtered those ones. Or the ones that you guys found there.
Where did the footprints, the ones that went north from Floors, where did they go? Because I know Korg followed them a little bit, but I can't remember.
They went like they went into the woods and then they started heading east, and then that's when you lost them in the underbrush. So it was like following the ridge line of High
Okay.
Ridge.
We can do it again with new eyes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, there was stuff to turn around for, so it wasn't the time to
Well,
follow
that's-
that trail. But
that's-
now is the time. Tomorrow morning's the time.
You guys
Okay,
get back
full
to
night's
the
rest.
Fandango. The city.
Oh,
Still
no,
good
I
now.
need no.
It's
I need to check
Oh,
on
fuck.
Left
Clifford.
that out.
That's pity.
Excuse me.
It's the Fandango.
Well, I was about to say how jovial the entire town was, but the party is still going on for
It's because everyone stopped in for a nip.
market day.
I need to. I
Yes,
need to
good.
go see. I need to go see Sofri
It's at her house. Why didn't you check on her?
because she's
outside
not
of the
here.
temple
She's at the Temple of Abadar.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry.
And so
I
sorry
definitely
guys,
missed that.
I need to go. I need to go to the Temple of Abadar. I need to go see. I need to make sure that Sofrito is
I'll go with you. You shouldn't go alone.
Hey, can you make me a sandwich before you go?
Can I make you
I
two?
can take
Can I
care
make
of
you?
it.
I mean, croque monsieur if you're up for it, but
O'Reilly O'Rickens in the kitchen, getting things ready for the evening. I can make him a sandwich, Gear. You go check
Hey,
with Sofri.
you don't know how I like it.
Extra crap.
Put
So cracky and shit. You know how I like it.
smear it. you gotta smear it on both sides of the bread.
All right. Salt and red pepper. I
It's
got
not
it.
gonna be as good.
A little bit of that fungus from out back.
no.
Why do you think I keep it on the back of the stove? It's on everything.
We've been feeding it to the whole town. All right. Arriving at Abdar, you are met by Brother Johnny.
What does Brother Johnny look like? Because
Brother
I'm
Johnny
picturing,
of the cash.
yeah. What does Brother Johnny look like?
Johnny of the Coin. He's the priest of Abdar.
So is he like a? So is he a man in black?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
With a little bit of a priest's collar.
You got a ring of fire.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We don't know him that intimately.
Resistance.
But does he look like John C.
She's-
Riley instead?
She's doing well. She was awake earlier and asked for you. But she seems to be stable. Did you find what we needed?
I don't remember them asking me for shit.
You had said something about going to try to find help to help her.
Hmm.
Kinda.
Yeah. My friends and I are working on it.
I'm there with you. I didn't want you to go alone, and I'm kind of paranoid and suspect the Church of Abadar.
Thank you. No,
Because we keep finding all this money from Cheliax, and when you find a lot of money, it's usually from the Bank of God.
right.
Hmm.
I appreciate it.
Good point.
I'll say thank you.
Rest well. She'll be with us in the morning. He's just trying to reassure you to hopefully get you have a good night's sleep.
Sense motive.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm feeling that actually. Yeah, roll really high.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch the stream and see.
You both rolled well enough to know, or well, it rolled 3 times for you for some reason, Jasper, but it rolled the same every time. Or my fantasy grounds is acting up weird. All right, all 3 of them are the same. So
Yeah, I
whatever.
just clicked it once.
He's being straight on. He's honestly worried for both Gear as well as Sofri.
Remind me, did I? Because like I had come up with some type of like tea concoction that I had. Did I tell the church that it? Do you remember? Like I had like at least prescribed it to somebody.
Yeah, you gave it
You
to
know-
Chum. You gave it to Chum when he got the crap kicked out of him the one time.
Can I tell them that this recipe exists and that it can help?
You have any of those mushrooms?
I don't think so.
The only
I don't
person who
remember.
possibly could have any of those mushrooms left was Walden Ways. He was the one who made you guys the ink, and you guys gave him what was left over back to him. And you know that he had Leviticus out hunting them for you,
Mm-hmm.
or him rather.
I don't know any of this shit, but I got a whole bunch of them in this bag right here.
Well, okay. All right. Well, thank you for your efforts, Brother Johnny.
Yes, Gear. May you walk the line.
Yeah.
And you never
Good.
paid for healing spells, not once.
All right. Goodbye.
You got mail.
Hey, should I still be wounded at this point?
I was resisting.
The goodbye was like,
Goodbye.
yeah, it sounded 100% right to my brain for some reason. All right.
Should I still be carrying this wounded condition with me?
No, we'll take that away.
Thanks.
All right. You all go to
Before I
bed.
punch the next person in the mouth, I want to make sure that's gone.
You wake
What
up the
happens?
next morning. Give me another will save, Kier.
How did I do? Great.
Everything seems. I mean, you're still weak. You're still at that -1 athletics. You seem to be hovering there. Not getting any better, not getting any worse. As soon as you start to think you're feeling better, you feel a little worse. Just can't seem to shake it.
I'm like fighting turning into a zombie, basically, right? Like I'm like
that.
fighting turning into a zombie.
Your turn.
Or if that idea is a 10, this is a 6, this is a 7. You feel me?
Probably more like a 3.
Now is your time to enjoy a good
Yeah.
friendly curse.
Like,
it's
you know,
it's not a zombie. There's no undeath to it.
well, because again, like I'm picturing
That
in those
part's not
movies,
Right, dead.
like in those movies, those people are always like sweaty and then like looking at that bite and being like, oh no, like I hope nobody saw it. And then like you cut to them later and they're like,
No, not that bad.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
where like
Yeah.
if that's a 10,
you
That was a
feel
great little
run
movie
down.
we just watched right there.
You
Thank-
feel run down.
thanks,
you
sir.
feel
Thank you.
weak. You can
Okay.
see, your eyes are sunken in and your complexion's gone shallow.
Okay, like I have the flu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, yesterday you thought you were feeling a little bit better, but then today, you're not so sure if you're actually feeling better. It hasn't gotten worse. It hasn't gotten better.
All right. Okay.
Not according
Thank
to
you,
the
DM.
stages.
Thank you, DM.
All right. So you guys head off to Moffler's and attempt to track the footprints that are now a couple of days old.
I go to Gear. I go to Korg. I say I'm sorry, Korg.
For what?
All
Right.
of it.
Do you have
For
the
this-
ability
for
to
this.
track Mariko?
Survival? Hell yeah, I do.
I think you might have a track activity.
There is a track activity,
Hot
Ooh.
diggity damn.
and I rolled it.
Yeah, you did.
I smell trouble.
Look at you tracking. Gear's able to find the footprints as he recognizes that some of the branches and local fauna that he's used to using in his cooking are smushed and flattened. Leads you back further into the woods.
Right,
Mariko, you're not
Korg's-
really. Oh, go ahead.
Frankly, I just don't see it. I don't
Korg
think
is
you
going
really
to take
know
a
what you're
moment
talking
to
about.
like get a strong sense of the tracks at the point where like Gear found them, just to like, make sure that he's looking for the right things when we go forward.
Mariko, you're not even really sure. You can't make out exactly what they're showing you. Maybe when you get deeper in, it'll make more sense to you. You're still kind of close to civilization for you. Heading further into the woods and down towards the east, you guys get into a thicker set of brush where it looks like the footprints are about to disappear. Everybody give me a tracking check, please.
I'm spending a hero point.
I'm not trained in survival.
Apparently, I'm not either. +6 ain't shit.
Oh, that's about-
6
wow.
isn't that bad.
Oh.
I haven't made a successful one yet.
All right, I'll spend my hero point. I didn't want to.
You know what? Yeah, I got another hit point. Hero point. I'm gonna spend that shit.
Oh well,
There we go.
we lost the train. We lost the trail.
A hobbit lay here.
I have one more hero
Give
point.
me-
If one can
Jasper,
double
give me-
spend hero
is it-
points.
Jasper, you can't. Jasper,
Yeah.
give me an investigation. Do you have investigation?
What now? Investigate?
I don't think that's a thing here, is it?
Uh,
No,
Yeah,
it's an exploration activity. Investigate
Oh,
is.
cool.
Sure it is. Mm-hmm.
But I don't.
I believe it falls under
How-
perception.
There is an investigate activity. Yes.
Okay. Well, you use recall knowledge with an investigate activity, and it's a secret check. So
Oh,
kind of lore. So, was there ever a play
Hold
about
on.
trying to find a quarry in the woods? I have theater lore.
okay. Don't worry about it.
I wasn't.
I gave you a secret check and you didn't notice shit.
What?
The footprints seem to fade out through that brush. But you guys figure, if we head a little bit further east, we'll get closer to the farm. We can come back out that direction, come back around to town. Maybe there's something a little bit further on. Maybe you can catch the tracks again. Everybody give me just standard seek checks.
Sorry, when it's a hot bar, it makes it public.
And
Should
it does it like 12 times. Weird.
I?
No, it's fine. It's
Oh
good.
shit! Now I see a bunch. Yeah.
No,
What the hell?
weird. Okay. Both you and Gear, as you guys are walking, you guys notice an odd hum that keeps increasing every time a breeze seems to cut through the wood, through the jungle. Never heard that before. That doesn't sound right. You point it out, and Mariko, give me one of your nature checks. This is your area.
Fuck.
Oh, are you sure
My
you're
dice
from
are
these woods?
cold. Apparently, I've never used dice before. I don't.
Is
really
the
know how it
jungle
works.
laughing at you now?
Maybe
Yeah.
you should change dice and use that other hero point.
Right? Yeah, sure, why
They're
not?
cool looking, but they roll like crap.
Fantasy ground dice never work for me. It's just I'm cursed.
I believe in your next roll.
What am I rolling? Nature here? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yay!
There you go. They point out the
I'm
sound,
an expert.
and as you listen, you recognize that usually when there's a sinkhole and a large wind runs across the top of it, it's almost like a jug. There must be some type of sinkhole nearby. And you guys head off in the direction of the sound, and that is where you start to see faint whispers of the black tendrils from the vines growing on the ground. Put everybody on a map. Oh crap.
It's a map.
Oh crap! It's a map. Crap! Crap! It's a map. Oh crap! It's a map. Holy crap! It's a map. Crap your pants.
Joke's on you. I'm not wearing any.
Well, Eric, we talked about this before for a game.
I know. That's why I was so excited.
Foliage.
I
Right.
know. I
All
know
of
we
you give
talked
me
about it, but
another
that's what
sick
made
check,
me want to
please.
do it so bad, and that's why
Okay.
I'm so hard right now. I'm sorry, Kev. You said something, and I'm
Another
being
seek
obnoxious.
check, please.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Part of the Chinese algebra.
Need a gear and a Moriko.
Yeah, I was being obnoxious potentially.
Phonetically.
Korg, as the four of you are walking up, you seem a little bit more concerned with the vines as they begin to grow thicker and larger in size, and you're kind of keeping your head down. However, the other three made their rolls and make out a humanoid figure about medium build with a hood up. You can see that the top of the hood supports two small horns. They're back to you, their hands at either side as arcane energy begins to tumble from their fingertips. A large crack and sinkhole where the vines are emerging in front of her.
The sinkhole's in front of her,
Mhm.
or she has her back to us.
She has her back to you guys. You
Okay.
guys, in theory, can get one action. If you want to go first, you can.
Raise shield.
Okay. Can I just go ahead and drop the saving throw on her then?
What are you attempting to do?
I'm gonna drop a lightning bolt on her or a thunder strike.
How many actions
one
is that
action?
action?
Oh, I only get one action. Fuck off then. All right.
Fucking off is a free action.
Right. Then
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
off. Okay, well that's
that's a
free.
bonus action.
I don't know that. I
Nice.
don't know why that made me giggle. So I mean, I do know why, but I'll keep it to myself.
All right, you know what?
Sure.
I ain't doing shit.
I'll give you a hand.
You don't have any one actions? You could take cover. You could do all sorts of sorcery type shenanigans.
You'll even.
I don't have anything that's really. Everything's two actions.
Recall knowledge. Bad guy with horns and hood.
I can move, you know, but I don't want to.
Take cover's a good idea.
You know what? You know
Always
what?
a good
Yeah,
idea.
I'm gonna move over here. One action. Going over there.
Good
I figure we
idea.
better spread out in case she decides to like drop a fireball on us or something.
All right, everybody give me a perception or stealth initiative check, whichever you prefer. Whichever Flavor.
Okay, I'll go stealth.
Ooh, 18 on the die, motherfucker.
14, like every other fucking time I roll initiative. Hell yeah.
Here.
Yes.
Can I get an initiative
playing,
roll
man?
from you?
I'm sorry. Initiative. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
I'm so
initiative
sorry.
roll
I
first.
was
No,
I
you're
was
good.
spacing out.
Yeah, man, we're all
Okay.
playing
I know, I saw.
Pathfinder. You want to join us?
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you know what this is called?
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh,
What are you guys doing here?
I'm trying to
Two?
like. Uh, no excuses. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Jasper, you get to go first.
Well, while I have my friends within range, I think. Shit, I don't.
Aliens.
No, I actually don't. So I'm gonna move here between them. See, I'm sorry, I meant here. I think I can get everybody. My last big heal buff the friendlies. No, Mariko's 20 feet away. There's no way I can do it and get everybody. That's what I was hoping for. It's a range of 15 feet for a bless spell. It's an emanation. But everybody else is getting. Whoop, not you, Mariko. Dang it.
That's okay.
15 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mariko's in 15 feet.
20.
It's not 15. It's
Oh.
not 15 feet according to movement
Yeah,
rules,
yeah,
but
yeah,
from
it's
center
like-
to center.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yes. But spells is different. That does distance.
Thank you.
measurement. Spells
Sweet.
are different. Yes. So yeah, no, Mariko got it.
Awesome.
Thank you. sir.
Then I moved. I did that. I'm done.
All right.
I'm playing with like the 3D mode on the map, so it's like keep doing fake movements and canceling them.
Oh, where is it? Yeah. Ow. Mm. She sees the big guy towards her. Ears off. Force barrage.
Damage.
Totally not magic missile. It's a false barrage.
Right. Don't you come fucking asking us if this is magic missile, because it's not. Totally different.
Magic thistle.
Tragic missile.
Cocoa
Your
demons.
Your druid spell.
Oh,
Or
demons.
what is
I said
No.
cocoa demons.
They have the golden
Mm.
arches.
Demons.
We have the golden arch.
McDougal's.
That's like one of my favorite jokes.
Oh, this dude coming after us has got a painted right leg. Look out, Korg. His leg's painted.
Painted leg. Whoa. Touch me, baby, painted leg.
Wait. It still would have missed, but actually it should be in the same square as you. Because they're small. They're tiny. They go to the same location.
We're washed in the blood of the goddess around these parts. That goddess is Besmara. That blood is rum.
There's something about having to ask which.
Moriko, what's
Fair.
your AC?
372. It's a 17.
Oh, it's almost the
17?
size of mine.
Okay,
17.
that should be a hit. For some reason, it's doing the distance because I didn't put it
I
right
disagree.
on top of you. I
I
don't care.
disagree.
I don't care.
What is hitting me anyway? There's not
I
even
need-
a monster near me.
You
A
thunk.
tiny little thing.
Oh, there it is now. It just
Yeah,
appeared.
I didn't make
Okay.
it. I put it on. I moved it for myself. Everybody at home saw it move. And I forgot to.
Well,
Says-
that's some
And that's
I
some
need. I
horseshit.
need a 42
some-
save from you.
that's some baloney. I'm not really mad. I don't know why I'm
Mortadella.
doing this,
Okay, that's good.
because I think being mad's funny.
Take
I don't know.
4
what's going
points.
It's a bit.
Piercing damage.
Uncool, man.
Hang on. Dog has a sense of urgency.
Good luck.
You're gonna need it.
Pretty short loop on this on this track. here.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just a really repetitive part.
You
I
need to
guess.
find some like fucking John Carpenter music where it's just like synth and just gives us
Or
all
some
anxiety.
Goblin or
Why,
Tangerine
why,
Dream.
why?
Yeah.
Double check. Okay,
I just
so
watched
19.
Prince of Darkness.
I love that movie. It's so
Dude,
dumb.
Oh, yeah.
it's so fucking rad.
What about like Alice Cooper's character? Like, he's,
Oh my
like,
god.
he just stands there. That's all
Well,
he does. And
and-
they
right,
stab
and it's
somebody
just
with a
like-
bike.
Here,
You know,
it
he
is
just
your
like
turn.
stares at the sun.
Yeah,
You're poor.
it's a great movie though. It's so
It's
cheesy.
so
it's
rad. So rad.
awesome.
Here. What
I'm
would you like to do?
gonna move up to there.
Uh-huh.
And then I am going to tiger stance And
Tiger
then-
uppercut.
And then, yeah, a Coco.
Punch
Demon.
that damn Doom monster.
Yep. The hot cocoa demon.
The tiny little Coco Demon.
That's a hit.
And his nervous giggle.
That sucked.
Oh, I used to work with a guy that had a nervous giggle. We called him Slim, but then I
got called to HR.
realized. Yeah, I realized how like not. And then I realized how like not fun
Yeah.
the nickname was, and so I'm sorry. I don't remember what his real name was, so I'm
No,
sorry
but
for
I think
that
you
too.
got a third action.
Oh, cool.
I'm
I
sorry.
thought this
Jasper,
was the
for
third
that.
action.
Lament.
Oh,
yeah.
Hero point.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, it's slightly better, but it's.
That's what heroes do.
I only
Cork,
miss. I didn't critically miss, so you didn't
it
fucking
is
see anything.
your turn.
Okay.
Steve. Where the fuck is my phone?
I don't know if these things get reactions,
I've been
but
looking for your phone.
I would
all
like to move there.
No, they do not appear to have actions.
Like to move there.
Go get him, Korg.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stab her in the stomach, I guess. I don't know why that rolled twice.
I don't know. The first one was a regular hit, though.
They're both hits, though.
Yeah, but the one was a critical.
Was
Let's
it?
roll damage and see if it hits. Yeah, the second one was critical. I don't know why, though. It's weird.
Okay.
That's weird. Hold on. Oh, you hit yourself, too.
Well, you're
Nice,
welcome.
So you critically hit him, but you only regular hit yourself. So let me heal you the regular damage you did to yourself.
Can we
Okay,
start
there you
over?
go. You did critically hit her though, but the damage applied
Did?
properly to her. Yeah.
Okay.
You rolled
Okay.
you rolled 2 1s for her though.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oops. Let's make it appear on the map first. Here on the map. And scans itself over to Gearpla.
No.
Missing Gearpla.
Hooray.
Cannot hit, he cannot hit, he cannot hit.
What the hell? No, that's wrong. That should be a hit. It's not, for some reason, it's not doing the plus for its attack. I even
Doesn't
put
get
it on
See that.
top of it. Yeah, it should have a +8. It's in the description too. It's just not rolling it for some reason.
Because it's an illusion.
No.
Illusions, Michael. Trick is something a whore does for money.
It's an illusion. It's magic. Fuck you. Remember the punk rock magician, stand-up comedian, a long time ago?
Give me
Is that the
a
answer?
No.
It's magic.
saving throw, please. The type that is a fortitude, please.
Who?
You, Gearpaw.
God damn.
What?
Yeah,
Fortitude?
that's-
Okay.
Fortitude, please.
That.
Oh, you're fortitudinous.
All right, Mordico, it is your turn.
I got one of these little fuckers right in front of me, huh? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well. Take half of this damage then. Fuck.
Well, at least your math was easy.
Yeah, right. And then I am going to switch this camera mode. It's not working for me.
It was easy for the computers. You're welcome, computers. Please spare us.
Computer is your friend.
I love you, big computer.
Okay.
All right.
And with that, anything else you'd like to do, sir?
I don't really have any good one action shit to do, so I'm just gonna just move over here, I guess. And that'll be my turn.
All right, Jasper, it's your turn.
I've got an emanation bubbling up throughout. I'm gonna sustain this bless. That increases the range by 10 feet. Eventually it'll reach Korg again, but not today. Here, Rico and me. There we go.
Reminds me of a David Allen Coe song called Willie Whalen and Me.
Oh shit. Deep track, deep cut.
I don't recommend anybody go listen to it, but you know. It's out
All right,
there.
so the blessings continue. That's
instincts.
one action to sustain, and I know that Kev structures his adventures oftentimes as a 3-act play, but I also fall for the first act being where I tend to start blowing my wad. It's time for Electric Arc.
Electric arc.
Stalling, stalling.
Keep on fucking.
I'm gonna zap a couple cackle demons, eh?
Okay.
There we go. And it's time for let's find out if there are any I could recall knowledge, but pragmatic. Let's just zap them, see if it does anything. Well, I guess we'd have to roll a positive damage integer to find that out. Okay.
I mean, you did some damage.
Hot. So they're not immune to electricity?
No.
Okay. Then that was useful information. I'm done. I'm not the only person who has electric arc. It actually was useful information.
All right.
Electric arc can hurt them, fellow spellcaster. That means you, Mariko.
What now?
I just cast electric arc and it did damage.
Awesome. I'll polish the metal up for you.
Figured it's a cantrip.
It's a cute trip.
It's a can-do
It's a
trip.
Q-tip.
A can-do trip. A Q-tip.
Q-tip?
Well, it's not gonna matter. She doesn't know that though. She's gonna take a 5-foot
It's
step.
real to me!
You have your stat or your spear out, correct, Korg?
Correct.
Okay, so you still have reach. She doesn't realize you have reach. She attempted a 5-foot step back to get out of your reach, and then goes to attempt to cast a spell. So you can attempt a attack opportunity if you'd like.
Nice.
Nice.
She would like to have you take a fortitude save, please.
So close. Ooh, I got a hero point.
Hmm.
Oh, well. I don't know. Probably not.
A little bit better.
It's a tweener.
Yeah, probably not. It's just got to be low 20s.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
You
enfeebled
are
2,
now
you
enfeebled
failed.
2. Youch. Was that a ray of enfeeblement?
It's enfeebling.
I'm enfeebled.
Why that isn't at all. It's driving me cuckoo. But it is what it is.
I know it's missing a bracket on the far right, a closing bracket.
Yeah, it's not showing the brackets. The brackets appear to be there correctly. I'm wondering if something is coded differently. Because it does show the brackets are there in the actual thing. I've even tried copying and pasting from the other thing and just renaming and adding the stuff. Like that guy's works properly, but that's not right for the attack. But let me just do this. I'm gonna make a copy of that. Come on, combat tracker. And then I'm just going to do some changes to the damage that it does and the attack.
Wish I had a
that it
standing
does.
desk here. Old man hips are killing me.
That's why, yeah, I'm grateful to have been able to have gotten one.
I have
Old
one at
man
work
hip?
that I use all the time, but not at home.
Standing desk, I know.
A standing desk, yeah. No, an old man hip. I'll get one here soon enough, I think.
Oh, they usually
Good,
come
good
in
problem to
pairs.
have.
Right, I'll wait my turn.
All right. So generic.
You know, I'm not in
demon.
line for it. That it'll find me. You know what I mean?
You're
Wants
on the
to
waiting
bite
list.
Jasper? All right, that's better. Now things
Better
are
for
working.
who?
Better for me. I get one.
Gots. You
Of
get who
those
gots. Huh?
fantastic saving throws, please.
What flavor?
Fortitude.
How's a 22 treat you?
That's pretty good. I believe this is one. Okay. And then it gets one with its multi.
Ugly little spuds, aren't they?
Mm.
One with his multi attack bonus. Not bonus, but oh,
Oh,
that's
to
why we go
Path Builder
fishing.
we go.
Yeah, you another one of those fortitude saves, please.
Wah! You know, it's times like these. I'm glad I have hero points. Okay, we're gonna try that again. Much better. How's a 23?
Much better. That's better. That's better. Okay.
My second favorite kind of beer, stout.
Oh no, you're swarmed. One attack. Oh,
What? I'm sorry. One attack. Exactly. That's what you're gonna keep rolling when you come up against me.
attack number 2 with a mab.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah. 16. Get the fuck out of here with that. That's not old enough to drink in my bar.
Gentleman with the nervous giggle.
There's no gentleman here. This is Port Freedom.
Hex Gear Quad.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Dang.
Can I get a fortitude save, please?
You may. Bummer.
Wow.
fortitude save.
That's quite a bummer.
All out of the Harry Pizzles. I mean, hero points.
I used them for something that seemed important at the time.
It
Right.
probably was.
Um,
Well, no.
I don't
Well,
know
you
how-
know, we
I don't know how many times you can become a carrier, but we're gonna see how many we can stack on you.
Oh, well, then shit, man. Fucking fail me all day, dude. I already got this disease.
He's the
Jerry-
chimerical patient zero for
What
the
are they
I was
gonna?
gonna
What are
say,
they
yeah,
gonna?
he's the
Although it
super
could
spreader.
advance
Yeah.
the stage.
Right.
horseman of pestilence.
Okay.
But that's a save for tomorrow morning.
Right, that's a later saving throw.
Actually, it depends on the onset. Sorry.
True.
Well, you know, I mean, well, really, it depends on what the DM came up with. If we all want to be technical about it.
Hey, you may have already given some of your players malaria and they don't know it yet.
Something like that.
Hey, come over here. I'll fucking bite you.
That's for any of my players that are
Gear
actually
flaw.
watching. Come here, I'll fucking bite you, he said.
Yeah, talk to me like that some more.
It's getting
He's trying to
exciting.
get your immune system mad enough to fight.
What'd you just call me?
I'm gonna demoralize your liver.
I'm going to. Am I already in Tiger's stance or what the? No, right?
You never got out of it, did you?
You never left it. You're still in Tiger
But
stance.
why don't I? Okay.
Why don't you tell
Because you
us?
have to remember Wu-Tang and go Tiger style.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
style.
I'm gonna attack this one, I guess. Well, okay,
Fuck
cool.
yeah.
Come
Take that, hot cocoa demon with the nappy hair.
on. You take a tiger claw.
No.
You're gonna take a tiger claw.
No.
And why not?
Oh. That's the second time you've netted a crit on the fishing trip.
Beautiful. Nice work.
Awesome.
That he technically would have gotten bleeding damage too, but you know,
Technically, he's dead.
right.
Technically.
And I'm only bringing it up because, well, advance the combat tracker. That's the
Cork.
quality content that we have here on
Ooh.
the Cantina. Okay,
Check
did you
us
hear
out
that fart
every
noise?
Saturday night.
Right?
Every
Hey.
Saturday.
Mean it. We made it
You know-
ourselves.
You can only get that here.
Coming soon, every Saturday night.
Let your kids watch this.
Don't.
No.
We are not
Ooh.
Wu-Tang. We are Run the Jewels. We are not for the children. We are late night
love-
content.
We
There'd be a
love
content
kids,
There is a content warning.
and you know,
There is indeed.
And your
No.
mom likes them thick
fucking freedom.
She
Let
sure
your kids.
does.
and
Whatever.
veiny.
Anyways, it's Kev's
as,
turn. I'm
as
done
you
talking.
strike down the tiefling mage, you notice that there is a glow of light from down below.
Do I notice whether the glow is rising?
No, you don't, because you moved away.
Okay.
You got one more action, or are you done?
No, that's 3.
All right, Moriko, it's your turn.
All right, cool. Let's make this quick. We're gonna target you, and we're gonna target you. There we go. Then we're gonna cast some electric arc. Ooh. Ooh, my goodness. And then we're gonna drop some damage here. Zap.
Yeah, that was a big zap. Those dice were better that time.
Yeah, a lot better that time. Cool. All right. And then I'm going to clear my targets. Clear the targets. Get out of targeting mode. And then I'm going to move over here. And that's 3 actions.
Jasper, you gotta unmute yourself.
Dropping the bless benefits on Korg, who's moved into the emanation. You don't have to spend an action to keep the bless going, just to increase the emanation. So he's in range of it. He gets the emanation effect. He's got the bless spell on him. I've still got 3 actions, and I'm surrounded by little bitey fuckers. All right, well, little bitey fuckers are about to learn that electric arc hurts them.
They just found out. Reinforce that lesson.
Yep. We'll keep as many times as it takes.
Pop
right.
quiz.
Cantrip.
Pop quiz, asshole. You're made of a conductive material. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and electric arc on. Bum 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 bum. Crit fail. Crit fail. Mhm. And zip zap. They plump when you cook them.
Cool.
So that's 2 actions, and then I'm going to use my last action to 5-foot step over to here, so Guillerpois can get a little. I'll be his scuttle buddy. I'm done.
Oh yeah, you're blocking
Since
move now if you want.
If he ends his turn
Uh-huh.
there,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to move to here.
Bowcaster with a shield. Let's go.
And let's see. Just bumped. I get a fortitude save, please, Mr. Jasper.
Pour de trois.
Fortitude.
Fortitude. I like that even better. 15. Gotta let it ride. I only got 1 left, and that's the life jacket, you know. Tell him what he's won. Introductory offer, you'll receive the following conditions absolutely free. You're proper fucked and know about it.
If you're unsatisfied at any time, who fucking cares?
Do you have any types of reactions there, Jasper?
Would you like to know? I do have one spell. I have a couple spells that are reaction to cast them, but they're probably not appropriate here.
But nothing like attack wise when something goes to move away or anything like that.
What would I? That's Fighter Town.
I cast magic fingers.
I don't live there. I'm over in Bardsville. Or up the road at Bardstown. Actually, Bardstown, Kentucky.
Bardstock.
Bardstown.
Oh, it's going and jumping in its hole. Go back once you
Get
gain.
back in your hole!
Do you have a reaction gear? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, thought you had the 1, 2. Oh. And then 3.
That guy's invisible. Son of a bitch.
Ah, there you go.
There he's visible again.
Now he's in his hole.
Yep.
Ending combat.
And he jumps in the hole. Okay.
I need go to a 10-minute rest real quick as soon as the combat tracker catches up.
Get my focus spell back then.
Menu, do 10-minute rest. Then I need another fortitude saving throw from both Jasper and Gearpois.
This one I'll spend a hero point on and try again. Well, looks like proper fuck now.
So you guys can apply whatever as the stupefaction kicks in. And you can hear
What?
the voices of demons coursing through your blood, through your head, screeching. You both gain stupefied 1,
You hear him too.
and that is where
Headbutt gear.
we'll pick up in 2 weeks. As you guys
Not in a-
begin to take your 10-minute, or you guys can do some healing, figure out if you guys are going to climb down in a hole, maybe do some other things. We'll see how everything goes.
Fuck that. Long rest.
Or you can long rest outside of the hole. That sounds like a good idea too.
I think I
That's
like
totally
that.
safe,
We'll just farm it for XP.
Whoops. I did not mean to do that.
Damn, he's like, game's over,
Just-
bitch.
And we're done.
We're done.
Fuck all of you. Get out.
We don't have a
Anyways,
little dog.
We will see you all in 2 weeks, and then I
2
think maybe
weeks.
3 weeks, and then every week to
Yep.
infinity.
Every
and
Saturday night,
beyond.
we're going to take turns DMing and be each other's game that keeps us from being the forever GMs for our locals.
Yeah. So we get to have a game every Saturday takeover at the Heathen Cantina.
Coming soon, Seven Dooms Live, which is an actual play of Seven Dooms for Sandpoint, the city that started the entire Pathfinder game and
Oh.
Galarian setting.
I wanted
We're
to
going to
do
be
7
exploring.
Dooms of Otari.
No, I'm sorry. Otari is doomed 5 years ago. Who knows what happened there? We'll find out next time I run that adventure. You find some really, really good magic items on level 9. But we're going to be exploring Thessalonian mysteries.
There's a dragon with a nice horn.
What level?
4th level.
Oh, that's not the level you said. You said level.
4.
Level 9 of the
Right.
dungeon of an adventure he's referencing that's no longer active because
Yeah.
everybody died. But
Okay.
yeah,
Everybody
we're gonna start another actual play.
Yeah, it
So
was
it's gonna be an
level 9
adventure
of-
path.
of a dungeon. I was making a joke. Yeah,
I don't think there's any 9-level dungeons in this next adventure.
I'm just making
Maybe.
noises.
Maybe not.
Not
We
quite
can
that
keep
big.
digging. We can make our
They're
own.
big.
levels.
I completely missed the cue for what it's worth.
I'm in level
They're too busy. They're too busy talking about like real shit, and I'm just like doing.
We're just glad that we have each other. At least I'm very glad to have Kev as my
Me?
fellow-
Oh, you too.
fellow
Okay.
GM.
All right.
Well, we're the GMs for this motley. You know,
I
And
have to. I have to say, I'm glad I have you too,
Muttley.
Mr.
Aw,
I'm glad I have all you guys.
that's so sweet.
Gay.
Because otherwise, I would just
well,
sit at
I
home
mean-
on my computer and play with myself.
Oh,
But no,
well,
I have you guys to play with too.
hooray. All right.
All
Well,
right, everybody.
is
See
this
you in
when we
2
pitch the
weeks.
OnlyFans content? See you in 2
Thanks for
weeks,
coming.
everybody.
We'll talk to you.
We
all soon.
pitched the only
Bye.
time.
Thanks for coming again.